Okay. I think we're live. I think we're all good to go. Internet's fighting. We're fighting the internet right now. It's an all-out Rocky 1 situation here with the internet. I think we're good though. Welcome back everybody to another stream. I'm streaming pretty early today. But for you VOD watchers, that's not applicable to you. But I hope you've been having a good day, and I hope you have a good start to your weekend if it's that time when you're watching it. But I am doing some all monster tokens runs, so I'm just trying to collect every single monster token. But I'm in the practice mod because this mod actually got an update by Mortal. And it offered a few changes, like level-specific options are different, and now there's like this cool nifty warp gate, and the pause menu looks way different. But it's pretty neat. I'm just gonna practice for a little bit at the beginning of the stream, and then we're just gonna go. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Connor? You're the first one here, buddy. You're a true fan, a true goat. Wow, this is pretty loud. There we go. Yay. What's up, Reality? How's it going? I hope that audio is good. I feel like it's a little loud, but we'll see. What do I want to practice? I guess I can just collect these things, though. Okay, so now there's this nifty thing. Instead of doing the warp gate cheat code every time, we can just do that. And so now I can just do this. And we'll be all good to go. What's up, Shy? How's it going? Thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing well down in the bayou. But today my schedule has been all messed up. What's up, Hively? My schedule's been all messed up because when I usually go to the gym is 9 o'clock, but 9 o'clock today was the direct. So even though I don't have a Switch 2, I was like, I guess I should just watch it. Like, you know. And it was okay. I don't think that direct was for me. I think that was for other fans of other things. But now I'm all out of the loop. I feel weird. Like I haven't worked on my video at all yet today. I've just been like, let's just go on stream and just do it. But I didn't know if I would be busy later tonight or anything like that, so we're just doing this, but I feel like this week flew by and everybody was busy. Myself included. So, the bayou, great place to be. I don't know how people sound. I don't know their dialect down there. I'm gonna turn on a fan though, and you're gonna like it even though there's white noise. Ugh. I need some airflow in here. It's a little hot today where I live. It's been in like the low 60s lately, but it's in the 70s now, and I was already kind of used to the low 60s. I was like, yay! I love fall weather. It's nice and cool. I get to feel a little cozier and stuff. Also, music glitch. That's always fun. Oh, okay. There we go. So, I've been practicing. That was really loud. Did you guys hear that? I think that was my dad's laptop. I've been practicing quite a bit throughout the week here, so I'm actually hoping to do some pretty good runs this weekend on stream, but we'll see how that goes. I'm running on 1 cup of coffee today, and I'm already tired. Ah, shit. Right when I say, I think I'll do well today, and then I didn't. But I don't even remember what all my time save is, really. I think a lot of it's probably just like shipwreck or something. There we go. What's up, GV? Just finished 100%ing this once again a couple days ago. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. How was 100%ing the game? Did you enjoy it? I'm sure in this particular room you found some bullshit, like right here. That snack was horrible in my Nuzlocke mod. I did not mean to go back to settings area, but honestly, I'm probably fine with the creepy early. What's up, Fang? How's it going? And what's up, Bush? How's it going? I'm doing all right. I am chilling right now. I think I got a bit of a busy weekend ahead of me, but I still think I can stream this Sunday. But this week has just been busy. I feel like I got a lot done, but like it's still like I got a lot to do kind of thing, you know? So it's kind of unfortunate. You pulled so much overtime, dude. I feel like everybody has just been like working hard this week. I don't get why. Maybe just because after Labor Day weekend, like we're all locking in or something. Like it's just nuts, dude. Oh, I didn't even rub against the thing. Lots of snacks for sure, yeah. Oh, lots of mean snacks, yeah. You mean more Rocky Road? That's awesome. I think I've told you this, but I remember when you first was like talking about that, I asked my mom if she knew what it was, and she was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Well, now I just feel like an idiot." Did several hours of cycling, 2 long classes at gym session and work. Oh my gosh, Burb, you are a beast. That's crazy. Good for you though. You're getting that cardio in. You're a savage right now. You're on the grind. You're living the lifestyle. Oh shit. Well, hopefully this weekend everybody will just be super laid back and chill for a little bit. Okay. This trick is actually a little... I still haven't figured out like all the little nuances of this thing, but... Ugh. Honestly, what should my recovery be if I don't get this? I feel like I kind of just waste all that time trying to get the trick again. Well, if I get the trick, though, I don't need a recovery. Haha! 3 12s back to back. Yeah, wow. Damn, dude. Do you work... So you work tonight, but do you work, like, Saturday and Sunday? Like, I hope you're not working too much. Of course, now that I'm, like, waiting to fail, I get it. I'm holding in between the notches, which that might be a key factor here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think hitting the between notches. Yep, I guess. Because like the thing about that trick is you just want oh wait. What do I want to practice now? I guess we'll just do this. Rocky Road is British s'mores. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Now that my mom knows about it, I feel like it can't just be a British thing, but maybe it's just more popular there. What did we learn yesterday? Oh my god. I don't remember if I have time save here or not in the PB I got last weekend. Ugh. Oh, dude. Wait, I typed it out and I just didn't hit enter. There. Literally, it was just there. What's up, Mortal? Enjoying the Bonanza DLC, or have you been working? I always forget about the Discord thing. The DLC's kind of mid. That's a bummer. Do you think there'll be more DLC or no? I feel like it's pretty rare for, like... I mean, games get updates from Nintendo, but I feel like multiple DLCs is kind of like a rare thing. Ooh. But maybe not, I don't know. Thank you for the good luck. Thankfully I don't work Saturday night, but we did work. Oh man. That sucks. Well, hopefully this weekend you can just sleep. Just chill, bro. Holy crap. Just have a beer and relax. But watching the Wii Fit video while having dinner, guessing I... Well, welcome! I hope you enjoyed my Wii Fit video. This is Wii Fit, except it's just like, you know, just a slight artistic like shift. You know what I mean? Like just a slight difference. Maybe it'll be like the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Some now, rest later. That's true. They've done that before. Yeah, that'd be neat. I just feel like that game has so much potential to like just have so much more to it. I think that's all I want to practice without Umbrella. Oh, hey, by the way, wait, you know what? I'll do this first because I don't know. I thought of something interesting about Green Ghost that might be helpful. I'm not sure. I think it might be helpful because I usually get messed up by this particular thing. So, think of this game as Wii Fit, but yeah, it's just mental fit, you know. So here's the thing, is that there's these like plants or whatever at the side of the room that spawn when Green Ghost occurs, right?
By contributions to your
and
station from viewers.
Oh my god! What's up, Tash? Thank you for the 4 months. Hello, everyone. Ah, what's up? Thank you for 4 months. That's awesome. Well, oh wait, I just realized that you resubscribed for 6 months, but they've been subscribed for 4 months. So I don't know if I should thank you for 4 or for 6. I'm going to say 6, because that's a bigger number. That sounds more impressive. So thank you for the 6 months. Happy Aloha Friday. Friday indeed. Everybody's been busy. Everybody's been busy. It's been nuts. Yeah, but yeah. I was going to say something. Don't remember what it was. Between the game gaslighting you into a 3-minute plank to the random talk about you learning Spanish... Especially, oh, you're a native Spanish speaker? Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that you find it funny. So, ain't no rest for the wicked. Yeah, that's true. But I forgot about that soccer clip. That soccer clip, the plank was probably the best part of the whole challenge, but the soccer clip was pretty fun too. But, yeah, so for this boss fight, I didn't know this because usually these plants are behind like an invisible wall, but they have an animation where they bite you like that. And that animation actually disrupts their, like, gas animation like that. So, like, if they're about to do this, I can just bite into them like that, and they'll stop it. Which, I mean, I still take damage from it, but I feel like that could help me time things out better if I think about it. Because sometimes, like, if there's full green goo like that on top of the button, then I will, like... Here, I'll try and recreate it. This could happen to me. Or I'm just somehow invisible or invincible during that time. But there's been times where it's like you get hit by the green stuff like that before you can hit the button. But now that I'm... Yeah, okay. I was about to say, like, maybe from the top it doesn't do anything. The gas gives you more iframes? I don't know. Let's take a look here. Oh, I should have pressed that, but oh well. I think it's the same, because they're both from enemies, so... Yeah, it looks the same. Oh, I didn't realize I had... Oh well. Yeah. So, I feel like that could help. I don't know if it ever will, or if I'll ever use it, but... I mean, compared to the hard mod we played earlier, it was nuts. Give us your best Spanish commentary. Okay. Hola, bienvenidos. El Green Ghost. Muerte. No, muerte is death. Green Ghost. Shit, I'm so rusty. I don't remember what that word is. I used to know what to fly meant. I don't remember. Daphne S. trabaja muy bien at whatever lifting coffins is in Spanish. She's doing a good job, I guess. I don't know if that's technically the phrase to use is job there, but see, you know what's man, I've said this story so many times, but like I've been in a Spanish class since 5th grade and I suck at it. I'm so bad. I think I kind of blame my teachers, but also like you say it in the same way as English, okay? But wait, so is it like bueno trabajo like kind of thing, or isn't it like opposite? Because usually adjectives come after nouns in Spanish, I think. So it'd be like trabajo de bien or something. No sé, no hablo español. Yo quiero una cerveza. I do want that. Está... Oh, haciendo. Oh, hacer is my bane. I always forget about hacer. Está haciendo un buen? Or is it supposed to... I don't remember that now. You don't have to conjugate it. But I feel like you gotta conjugate everything unless it's like to do, but I don't know. You took German, went over to Germany, could still hardly speak it. See, my dream was that I have a friend from college, and when we graduated, his parents were coming up, and I know that his mom and dad did not... It's not haciendo? Really? Have I been saying it wrong for like a few years now? But oh yeah, so they were coming out. Really? Haciendo? Do you say it the same way with like hacer? Wait, is this a dialect thing? Because I know like my friend from college is from Dominican Republic, so I know that there's like some differences. Wait, I can do something really creepy though. I went to a Really? Oh my god, I've been saying it wrong forever. That's crazy. Haciendo. I guess that makes sense because it's like I don't know. Oh, the button. I didn't press the buttons. That's why there was a delay. So I went to a private like Christian school when I was younger, and every time we... Yeah, like hola. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you don't really say the H in hola. Hola. Even my body rejected me saying it like that. But I can recite the Our Father prayer in Spanish, and I mean, I technically know what I'm saying, but like I don't really know what I'm saying, if that makes sense. So, and I did that in my Spanish class one time, and everybody thought I was like possessed by a demon. You want me to do it? All right. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre, venga tu reina, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día y perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos de mal. Amen. And I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. There, This isn't even like Nastani strat. I'm like combining what you two do. And I think it's like about the same as what you do. Amen. Yeah. And my Spanish teacher was like, oh my god. Like, how did you do this? Like in college, because I had to take it in college. It was like the worst thing ever, was taking that class in college. My professor's really nice though. And I used to know Hail Mary. I feel like if I heard like the first part, I would remember it. I probably mispronounced something wrong in that prayer, but I don't know. Our Father was just like, we said that all the time, and it was just locked into my brain now. It's like awaking the sleeper agent thing. Like, if I go bit by bit, I can figure out, like, what, like, Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada dia. Like, I'm like, oh, well, nuestro and stuff. And that's about it. That was a bad sentence, but... Oh, yeah, Ave... Duh. I knew that. Yeah, that's not coming to me as quickly as Our Father. I think we only said, like, Ave Maria, and, like... I feel like we switched up the prayers. It depended on, like... Like, sometimes we'd switch it up depending on the month or whatever. You know what the greatest part about Spanish class was, though? Was, Oh, wait, what am I doing? It was, Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead was always hype because the teachers were always like, let's just party. Like, if I don't have to teach, like, let's just party. I mean, it's kind of teaching. And we play, like, Spanish, like, board games or whatever. I remember playing... You know, I feel like I could actually do pretty well playing a board game in Spanish because I feel like I can read and write way better in Spanish than I do, like, actually speaking it. And I think that's, like, my biggest problem is that... I've said this a bunch of times before on stream, but, like, I wish I was just more confident in just, like, talking to people in Spanish, because I feel like if I messed up, then I could do it. But... I did, but it was, like, Spanish board games of, like, game... So, in college, there was this thing where you could get extra credit for a class if you went to a thing called La Peña. And La Peña, I believe, translates to just, like, the club. Why am I still practicing this trick? I really don't need to do this. But I'm pretty sure that this is about as fast as what you do, Mortal. I could maybe charge here, but I don't go as far back as Nastani, and I do the charge thing that you do, so I feel like it kind of, like, evens everything out. But I mainly do this because I always fall down here, and then, like, getting back up, I lose so much time to it. And so, like, I think in my run is my gold now. Maybe not. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not in a cycle. No, it's not. What is my goal? Oh, 22. Yeah. And that's roughly the same as what you have, I believe. At least that you did in your run. I guess I don't know what your goal is, but... There. And anyway... I know so many people that speak. I'm so jealous of people that can learn a language so easily. Like, I watched that that one guy who, like, usually speaks Mandarin, but he, like, also can just learn, like, any language and, like, communicate to just, like, monkeys and stuff. Just don't fall. Why didn't I think of that, man? I'm just a human that... Oh, whoa! That was sick. If I did that every time, that's for sure faster. Wow. Too bad I didn't have it at Complete-a-thon. I could have said the thing. That's never happened before. Oh. Dude. Just restarted. But... yeah, it's just, I need to be... I feel like I have a lot of people I could speak Spanish to. I just need to, like, get over myself and be like, hey, it's okay to mess up. Or, like, maybe do, like, a mixture of like, both languages. You know what I mean? So... I feel like I missed some chats here real quick. I'm so ashamed I haven't been able to hit the gym this week. I was actually really tempted to not go to the gym today, but I still went. I did legs. I did legs. For the second time this week, guys, because of the thing I'm doing. But you know what? There's always another day to go to the gym, you know? Have I ever thought about being a teacher? I have thought about being a teacher before, but I feel like I want to wait until I'm older to like go be a teacher. My dream would be to like do a lot of cool stuff, and then by the time I turn like 40 or 50, I could work. My high school is like really cool about like letting alumni like teach there again or whatever. Like a lot of the faculty is alumni, and I feel like it'd be super cool to go work at my old high school and teach a new generation. I would probably teach like. If it wasn't flexible, I'd probably teach like English or like history or something. But if I could twist their arm into doing something else, then I would like to teach them like media production. I'm doing this this split where it's like I do a push day, a pull day, shoulders, and legs. And in shoulders, you include forearms. And so that's only 4, but I work out 5 days of the week. So at the end, I'm just like, well, you know what? I'll just rotate through them because eventually it'll all even out, because eventually every week, or there will be a week where I hit every kind of 4 quadrant thing like twice in a week. You know what I'm saying? I used to like leg days a lot. But then when I started like developing like an upper body build for me, I was just like, this is so much better. Like, look at how awesome I look. Like, nobody's looking at my legs. But yeah, I've been doing, this might sound psychotic to you guys, because my gym bro I told this to, he was like, what? Okay, the button is just stay pressed. But my gym bro is like, what? And I've been doing this thing that is well, you know, I guess I don't know. I don't know. I guess now that I think about it, do you guys do a lot of eye contact when you talk to people? I don't mean just like you stare into the camera or anything like that. Wow, I can really play with my periphery. My eyes are getting dry. Can I do this trick by just staring into the camera? No. Like I've noticed that I never give eye contact to people when I'm talking to them or whatever. I didn't skip leg day. I didn't. But oh, but anyway, I've been doing this thing where so I basically have been doing drop sets, but to 15 reps, which sounds like way too much. But my goal's like kind of to lose weight right now, you know? So like I'm still gonna build muscle and I think it'll look good once I'm lean, but like drop sets are the best thing I've ever done in the gym ever. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels weird like looking into somebody's eye. It distracts me. Like it takes me away from like the thought that I'm trying to have while talking. But that's just me, because then I'm so focused on like, have I looked in their eyes too much? Should I look away now? Like, I don't know. But do everything and go every other day. Yeah, honestly, like there's so many great ways to like split up your workouts and stuff like that. So your body's just like a glorious machine that can just, it just adapts no matter what. So like no matter what your split kind of is, like sure there might be some tiny optimal way, but as long as you're doing something, then it's like you're gold. Sometimes the level of contact usually tells you the level of interest. Guys, I need to tell you about a really cringy high school thing that just reminded me of. Oh, dude. It kind of makes my heart sink a little bit. It's so sad because So it was very sweet in the moment, but it stings a little bit in the later. You'll stare at people, make faces at them. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm trying to crush a lift. Oh, I didn't even mean like, I just meant talking to people in general, but I do think about that where it's like when I'm on the treadmill, I just want to I just look at something and I need to lock in, because if my eyes wander to the TVs or whatever that's in the gym, I just get distracted. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was one time somebody thinks I'm like staring at them like this. And they're like, "Oh my god, what is he so mad at me for? What did I do?" But oh, so cringy high school story. So I went to prom. I graduated high school in 2020, but I went to prom my sophomore year because a senior invited me. We both did theater, and because she was a senior and I was a sophomore, we agreed that, you know, it was just a prom date, you know? Like, it wasn't anything, like, we weren't gonna take the relationship to the next level or anything like that. Like, we're just going as friends. But then after prom, we were like, man, you're kind of cool. Like, we should date or something. But neither of us asked each other. But I remember one time we were sitting in the lunchroom, and we're being kind of like lovey-dovey, and and I like looked into her eyes and I was like, why are your pupils so big? Like, I've never seen your pupils that big before. And she said like the thing where it was like, oh, apparently if your pupils are already like like if your pupils are larger, then that means you're like more interested in the person or whatever. I don't even know if that's scientifically true, but and looking back at that, I was like, wow, she really likes me. But then we never got together. So now I'm just like, well, oh well. But I didn't know if that's true. That is true. Well, then she was stating facts. That makes sense. She's like a really smart, like, doctor person now. So, pupils the thing with birds? Is it wait, is it just... Alright, I'm looking this up now. But it was so like, if anybody saw us talking about that, it was probably the cheesiest thing ever, but... Do your pupils actually grow larger when you see someone you like? This is true. I'm not listening to you, AI over you. Reddit is much more trustworthy to me. But everybody's kind of saying yes. That's interesting. That's why my pupils get smaller when I look at my job. That's funny. She's a doctor. I'm a Scooby-Doo speedrun trainer. She missed out. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It took me like... It probably took me like 4 years to get over her. She was really cool. But, you know, in retrospect, like, I don't... With what happened in 2020, like... I don't think we would have lasted. I think it would have been too tough. Who knows? It's hard to say. Can't dwell over the past, though. What do I think of the Mario Galaxy? So, Mortal was telling me, like, oh, there's, like, they're gonna announce a Mario Galaxy movie. It got leaked. And I was like, bro, that sounds like some stupid shit you would say at, like, the lunch table to try and get people's attention. Like, there's no way that fucking thing is real. And then it was like, I was like, what? That's crazy. But if they were gonna make a movie that was like Mario, it was gonna be that movie. That game already has a like cinematic score. I'm really interested in that movie. It seems like, I mean, they got like most of the cast again. I still haven't seen the original, so maybe I should go watch that, and then I don't know, maybe I'll be like, oh, maybe this movie shouldn't have gotten a sequel, but listen, I'm holding out for that Subspace Emissary movie. I'm holding out for the Super Smash Bros. Movie. It's gonna be lit. Like, you ever see no scenes in cartoons where some just have those big... Wait. Did I miss something? I've seen in every girl I've dated. Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess like cartoon, like I don't know. I assumed because it's not like I don't know. You know what? Cartoons are 100% nonfiction. Like when I see a girl I like, my eyes become hearts and they go like this, like just straight out of my skull. And I like I have to hit myself on the head with a shoe to make sure that I keep it all together. You know? You almost been arrested? Oh my god. I trust Reddit almost absolutely. It is actually crazy because like there's times where Reddit is like Reddit should be sus, but for some reason like anything that I have done following like somebody on Reddit has been like legit. So what's up, Nicholas? Back at work again. Catch you later. Make good show. I will. Thank you very much. My mom always says that to me as well. She actually got me a little keychain thing that I have in my suitcase that says "Make good choices." That was for Christmas a few years ago. You do a howling move. You find it weird that they're skipping to World and going to Galaxy? I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like the premise of the first movie is sort of just like World. Like I don't like Galaxy just seems like a big next step that would be so different, you know? So, like, I don't know. Listen, you know, I just had a terrible idea. What if they make a movie that's like the Rayman Raving Rabbids next because they have those games or whatever? Dude, if I see a movie, like, if I see that movie, if I see the trailer for that announcement, I think I'm just like, well, life's over. Like, this is the apocalypse now. We are in a universe where, like, we have a Mario and Rabbids movie. That'd be crazy. You secretly love those games? I've never played them, but I just think it'd be insane if that ever happens. There's a lot of them. I feel like, I mean, people who play them, I feel like they probably, like, really dig it. Raving Rabbit. Listen, I would love a movie if it's like Rabbids Go Home. Rabbids Go Home is, in my opinion, one of the top 10 Wii games of all time. It is a fantastic game. It has a really interesting speed run. And it is just about Rabbids usually sleep on these orb, like, lamp things, like street lamps. And the moon looks just like it. And so they want to go to the moon and sleep. And they're like, how the hell are we going to get to the moon? Oh, I know. We'll take all the trash and just objects in the city. Oh, people speedrun every game. Literally, you could look up any game and there's a speedrun for it now. Any game. I mean, I speedrun this game, for God's sakes. Got banished to add help is speaking the truth about the worst timeline. Maybe just adorable, has nothing to do with your age. But also just usual older people. Wait, what? Oh. Wait. Ah! I made the witch doctor noise. Wow! But no, Rabbids Go Home is fantastic. Favorite side of the story was Sandra's the nurse, right? And Barney's the guy in like the orb thing. It's really funny. Maybe favorite speed game. Oh, what's up, Sodalier? How's it going? Guys, Sodalier has been killing it with creepy early runs recently. It's been quite an impressive grind so far. Bro got 2 runs and is already at like 20. But I mean, I remember when like Moist Critical played that game or whatever, and I was like, interesting. You can really speedrun anything. Yeah, the crazier this... Dude, it's such a good game. It's so good. Rabbids Go... And it's funny. Like, the cutscenes in that game are so great. Oh yeah, Mortal was telling me about that. You're a psychopath for playing with the D-pad. Could I even do this trick with a D-pad? I don't think I could. Wow, I don't know. Oh, I'm a legend! Oh my god. With a GameCube D-pad? I'm adorable. I'm glad that, as I've grown older, I am becoming more adorable than as I was when I was younger. One day, I'll be the GOAT and not need that camera change. Oh! That's not happening. Alright, let's practice this part, and then we'll just be donezo. Let's get the hell out of here. I've been streaming for like an hour already. I want to try... I've been kind of bad at it. There's like some don't look down one tech I want to implement, but... I was practicing it last night. We'll see if I'm doing good with it. Back from the ads. I'm sorry, Finn. Woof! That was weird. You know, I've really thought about, like... You hate Oreos on Frieza. That's so weird you just get Oreo ads. Twitch probably thinks you love Oreos because you just watch Oreo ads for some reason. Dude, pizza rolls sounds so good right now. I have a canker sore right like here on my lip though. Or well on the like right here. And it hurts. I don't know why I even did that. Ah. Pretty late, so I should go. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Oh my gosh, I almost hit that guy. Have a good day. Mario did an Oreo ad? That's kind of sick. Dude, you know what ad might actually work on me? Like, ads don't usually work on me, but, like, Taco Bell has this, like, cool ad where it was, like, Y2K, and it was so refreshing. It was so refreshing to see an ad like that. Like, nothing looked minimalist or anything. Like, they did a pretty good job at kind of recreating the vibe. It was cool. But... bitch about them so often. Yeah. You like bourbon? Oh my god. There we go. What a horrible, like, camera right there. Kind of made my eyes go nuts for a sec. Sorry about that. This game has so many little details in it. Canker sores are the worst. Yeah, it's, you know, I mean, I usually use hydrogen peroxide to get rid of it, but I just have been lazy and, like, usually the trick is that it's, like, before I go to bed, I do, hydrogen peroxide to, so then it's, like, you're not drinking, like, water or anything like that. Jax is spelling like me right now. If you watch the newest podcast episode, you could see how bad I spell. But what's up, Jax? It's pronounced rar. I2K. I feel like I'm getting old. That's okay. Old people are the greatest. They're full of wisdom and experience. And the guy falls in the lake. It's a good meme. Where is my game? Where's my game capture? Here it is. I'm like, let me just restart my console. You guys don't have to get the blue face. Look at it. I'm like Blue Man Group here. You be dirty. Dude, I wasn't gonna... Well, so I'm just letting everybody know I have this. It's in the description of at least the YouTube thing, and I think if you do ! Podcast on Twitch, it should work. So I do the thumbnails for ETNA, and I've been just like, I did it with Nastani in the last thumbnail. I made him bald. Yeah, I made him bald, and nobody noticed that I made Nastani bald in that thumbnail. And so then I was like, what if I just keep like distorting people's faces until until they notice? And I think I just took that one a little too far. I should have been a little more discreet with it. Oh well. Here, I'll turn back this. It's so over bright, over blown out. Yeah. You're over minimalism. I hope everybody snaps out of it. I agree. There was an album I was listening to that I don't remember the name of it, but it had incredible box like artwork for it. So literally pulled up my you get flash pinged. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, I'll do it to myself. Like I'm the next guy in the thumbnail, so it's all good, you know. Yeah, I guess we'll just get started. I hope my audio isn't gonna be hella delayed. Oh, you know what? I kind of wanted to try that before I do anything. I wanted to see if, because I'm wearing my headphones now, if TTS will work. Well, I didn't want to do that.
This is a test message.
Okay, yeah. So I'll turn back on TTS right now.
You smell that song?
Creator dashboard. Hold on. There you go. Alright. Cool. Maybe I'll turn it down a smid. Maybe that's actually fine. Okay. Let's do some runs. Your ass better look like an abstract concept. Today is the 21st. It's the 23rd anniversary of me, and it's the 20th anniversary of Unmasked. I knew that game was goated. It was like Destiny, bro. It was Destiny. I should play that. Oh, but then I'd have to set up my emulator. Maybe I'll do it later. I might just do it later. But here, let's start some runs. It's like that's a nice number. It's like 20th, you know. Taking suggestions, use that thing where you cut the region of your face where your nose is. Wait, what do you mean? Just like cut my nose off? Like Unmasked did 9/11. Yeah. Well, it was about 4 years. It was about 4 years late. It was going to, and then it was like, oh. Still think Mystery Mayhem is a good Scooby-Doo game. Listen, I respect your opinion, but we can just agree to disagree, you know? This is the gold run. This is what Bush was talking about here. Not that last run. I can't collect snacks. Unmasked is fun. Don't pick it. What? Oh, wait. You mean like the upgrade? On the Kung Fu suit is the best one. I would argue that Robin Hood is the worst. Always had a view. No game is good or bad. It depends on the view of the player. Get that hippie shit out of here. Anything I say is objective and factual. For example, Mario 64 is a bad video game. Yeah, okay, you mean the upgrade? Yeah, the upgrade is horrible. Oh, I didn't know that the creator of that game, or the director, was on Blue Sky. Huh. This is a democracy. I am the Senate. Not yet, you're not. I almost went any percent there. That would have been... Ooh, that would have been embarrassing. Alright. I think I'll just get... I missed 2 snacks, and I don't know if that'll affect me getting 50 snacks for the snack gate. I guess I'll get the snack box. I'm not sure. Blue Sky Studios. Imagine if, like, social media platforms started making games. That'd be so crazy. I mean, who could imagine that? It's like if Facebook just started making video games like that. That'd be weird. X the game. What would Twitter as a video game be? I feel like it'd just be like a battle royale all the time. Except you just never go back to the lobby, you're just always stuck there or something. That was so delayed. I'm glad I picked up on that when I pressed. Like, my button press was delayed. The audio in my headphones was not delayed, thankfully. But we're good. Boom. Kill Scooby. An Elon game? What the fuck are you talking about? Sometimes at work, I'll start screaming. Please, Scooby, please. I don't doubt, anytime I compliment Mr. Mayhem, I do the Palpatine scream. I mean, kinda, yeah. And then I do that weird, like, twist thing. Oh, Rust? I guess that is Rust. Oops, I didn't even press A. There we go. Oof, these runs are getting less time save. A game without woke prop. Yeah, like, remember... I don't know why I'm coughing so much today. Remember in, like, the scene with Mace Windu and Palpatine, and then when Palpatine attacks, he does, like, the weird, like, corkscrew twist thing? Do you ever hear a big piece of news really early, and then you just have to deal with everybody else being like, hey, did you hear about Yaya? Yeah, I can't really name an example off the top of my head, though, that would accurately describe that, but that has definitely happened to me. I don't find it annoying. I find myself being like the knowledge, you know? Like I am the one to be like, oh, you don't know the half of it yet. Like I know all the detail or whatever, you know? I'm just like the legend. Got all the facts. Yeah, the spin he did as he was screaming. I mean, it's also the it's the forward special move in Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Or like whatever the B button equivalent would be on whatever controller. I must have done. Can we move on already? I think it depends on the topic. Only woke thing I know is waking up for work. That's a good one. But what was it? Oh, yeah, it kind of just depends on the topic for me. Like, there's some memes where, like, you know what I'm sick of? I've never downloaded TikTok. I say that with pride. I'm sick of the Costco guys. Like, who gives a shit? Like, why do we care about them so much? Like, please, please. Like, I know that's not the same thing. Like, that's not just like some kind of like news or story you've been hearing. But like, I'm like, why are these guys so insanely popular? Like, they got a good agent. Yeah, usually real world news, I'm like, I don't care. Like, there's so many TVs at the gym that play the news, and I'm like, man, can't we just have, like, something else on? And then dead ass Supernatural comes up on the TV, and I'm like, no, I can't watch it because of spoilers. I'm only in season 4 right now. Which, by the way, Supernatural, we're getting into some, like... We're getting into some good shit. We're getting into some, like holy shit stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are... It's crazy. It's a good show. I'm kind of worried about the later seasons, because I know that people aren't a fan of that, but... It's gonna be $70? That's hilarious. I didn't know that. They didn't say the price on the thing, so I assumed... Actually, now that I mentioned it, they didn't say any price for a game, but... I knew it was gonna be, like, a full price thing, but that's so funny. It's so weird. Like, the 3D All-Stars thing just makes it so weird, too. No, I don't know. Dexter makes me go bleh. Like, I don't really like that kind of show. I mean, I definitely like. See, me and my friend found Dexter when we were like in middle school, and I think I'm just kind of like, I did not. That show kind of freaked me out as a kid. I was way too young to watch that show. But I did say 60, but that's like. Still, like, that game shouldn't even be 60. It should be like goddamn like $30 or 40 or something. 40 maximum. Cool. It was just like, I thought it was gross, that's all. Like, I'm just not a fan of like just seeing all bloody guts. I mean, the premise is really cool, and I mean, like, I love not that. That's stupid. I hate when that happens. Still don't get how that happens. It's just a me thing. I think the show is like, I can acknowledge that show is really good. It's just not for me, if that makes sense. Really? Scooby. Oh my god. What a joke. People on Twitter like, oh, I missed something. Oh. It's, yeah, 2 games that can legally drive. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Because, I mean, wasn't 3D All-Stars like $60? Because back then that's what was full-price game. Like, it's so strange. Bush just has an insane algorithm. Clips of Dexter and Chernobyl. And I mean, obviously, everybody memed it back when, I mean, like, the show even came out. Like, the surprise, motherfucker. Like, it's just iconic, but... I have no idea if different countries get different prices. Dude, of course in a run I don't get it. Oh, because I'm holding... I think I'm holding the wrong notch. Alright, we're resetting this run, but this is kind of annoying. Alright. This is too far gone. Stupid mistake. Wait, Unami, have you been talking about Dexter's Laboratory this whole time? Have we been talking about... Wait, have we been talking about Dexter's Laboratory the whole time? I mean, I've clipped through the gates and died in them, but I don't know if I've ever really been stuck in them. I think the only one you could probably get stuck in is, like, the caveman one. Because that one just acts different than the rest. Dude, I've been talking about Dexter, like, the serial killer Dexter. Like, that show. I thought that's what we were talking about the whole time. I never watched Dexter. Yeah, that's what I've been talking about, is the murder Dexter. The one that, like, kills bad people. That's the show I'm talking about. That's so funny that we got that mixed up. Yeah, I've never seen Dexter's Lab. I never grew up with a cable, and so I didn't really have, like, Cartoon Network. And even then, it was, like, I was a little too young for that show. Like, I mean, the big shows when I was growing up was, like, Regular Show, Adventure Time. Gumball was, like, toward the end, and then by the time Teen Titans Go came out, I was a little too old for it, I think. Oh, I've heard a lot of good things. Blacklist is the one with, that guy in it, right? He's, like, Ultron in the Avengers movies. I can't place his name right now. He's the fucking... He's the guy in The Office. Who's the regional manager after, like, Michael or whoever it is. Or, no, after the dog girl. Yeah. That guy. I know what you're talking about. James Spader, yeah. James Spader is the GOAT. Bro could read me, like, the most boring book of all time. It's such a bummer that Ultron, like, Ultron is so cool. Could have had a better movie. But that movie was still pretty good. A lot of people don't like that movie, and I get it, but I really like Age of Ultron. And Age of Ultron's really important for just, like, MCU stuff in general, so... I wish I could do an impression of him. He's just got a real nice, like, bassy voice, and the way that he pronounces things is very, like, specific. What the hell, bro? That is just an unfortunate thing. Shame in an arc. Yeah, yeah. But then they did Thanos, and Thanos was cool, so what are you gonna do? Ultron's coming back? Interesting. You know what my favorite part of Age of Ultron is at the end. No way. Yeah, I didn't know he hasn't done Shakespeare. That's could go hand in hand in some like scenes. A bad AI thing. Themes have gotten more relevant. I haven't seen the movie in a while, so I feel like bad AI thing isn't necessarily the theme of the movie. But how is Gen Alpha obsessed with like Y2K? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Gen Z is every generation's the same, guys. I've said this before, but like anytime a generation complains about another generation, it's like, bro, you did the same shit. Like, I feel like our generation always, like, I'm obsessed with the 60s. Like, our generation is sort of stereotypically nostalgic for things, even if we didn't live with them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but millennials are bad. I do have to say that, well, honestly, though, I guess just based on the year I was born, it's like none of my family members really are millennials, so I don't really know that many, but intentional to keep the generations from getting along. I mean, I don't know if it's intentional, but I think it's just like I've said this before in stream, but I just don't like, I personally don't like the idea of generations because it puts everybody into a category, and it's like, how are you gonna put like billions of people into one category and then assume that they are all very much the same? You millennial mech. Yeah. But I feel like we always look at things with like pink tinted glasses and stuff like that. Generations are kind of a class system. I get what you're saying, but see, I feel like a class system sort of like inherently says that like the upper class have like more resources and more like they just have more opportunities and things like that. I don't know why I'm not gonna go down this path. This feels like it's getting more political than I want it to be. Oreo ads. Yeah, they had the King arc, and then it got tossed down the drain because the actor was like a psychopath. I know. Here, I'm gonna wait to continue that conversation until the ads are done. Oh my god. Oops. It's okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for the ad to be over, Twitch. YouTube chat, you guys are chilling though. YouTube chat, you guys know what's up. You guys know where to watch this shit. Chat about some Marvel. I'm gonna be honest, I liked Fantastic Four, but I'm really not that excited for, of course you get the Taco Bell commercial, that's funny. Alright, what's up? We're back. Okay, I stopped when you guys said ads were playing, so. But, like, I feel like if you're calling Generations a class system, that's sort of unfair, because, like, it's not, like, you are born into a generation, but, like, one could argue that the... Okay. A class generation, when you think about it, is that it's like, well, the upper class has more opportunities, more advantages than the people in the lower class who don't have as many opportunities or advantages because of their wealth and power and influence and etc. And sure, you're born into either or class system, and then as you age, you can change between them. But, like, with generations, you're only born into it. And you could argue that every generation has an advantage and a disadvantage. Like, old people are always like, back in my day, we didn't have all these fancy computers to tell us our math homework or whatever. But then also back then, it's like, well, you guys also had your own advantages. Like, I think your culture was way better. You had a lot more freedom to do certain things. Like, it's always give and take. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like comparing it to a class system isn't exactly fair, because it's like, in reality, it's like life doesn't play fair. So there's some old people that have no advantage at all, and there's some like young people that have it way better than them, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So like, we have, everybody says this, but I mean, if you want to think about it literally, one could argue that now is the best time to be living in all of human history, because the life expectancy is longer. We have more accessibility to things. We can travel. Like, there's so much you could do, but we don't feel that way. We always feel like that there's something more that could be improved. There's some problem that needs to be solved, and those problems do need to be solved. But it's like in if anybody watches Vsauce, you know that he doesn't post ever, but his most recent video I really like, and I don't necessarily agree with this take, but he said that humans love living in uneasiness. Like, we always want something to strive for, something to do, something to go for. Because, like, we could survive. We could have survived in Eurasia. We didn't have to cross the Bering Strait or whatever to go to the North and South Americas, but we did it anyway, kind of thing. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that yet, but I've thought about it quite a bit. And I'm like, you know what? There's something there to that. I got a little off track here, but I don't know. It always annoys me when I see, like, a baby boomer or somebody where it's like, kids these days, they don't want to go and work or do anything like that. And it's like, dude, you're a fucking baby boomer. You know what you guys were known for? Not working or doing anything. You guys were hippies. You went out, smoked dope with your with your headbands and guitars. And it's like, well, what are we talking about here? Like, do people forget that the past exists? Nice. So that's why, and I always get annoyed when on the news it's like, oh, Gen Z's doing this. But I hate it with everything, where it's like, baby boomers are doing this. And it's like, dude, I feel like I am Gen Z. Like, but I don't feel like I'm really part of Gen Z. Like, I can relate to people who are my age more than, like, older people, sure. But, like, my childhood was very different compared to, like, what kids grew up with and stuff like that. Like, I lived under a rock. Like, this, why am I playing this game? Like, who has played this game? You know what I mean? But that's the same with everybody, is because I like seeing the approach of that, like, you know, like, I don't want us to lose the fact that we're all individuals. Because I think that's what makes life so cool, is that you're different. Like, we're the same. There's a balance, in my opinion, but I'm young, so, like, I don't know if this really is something worth believing in or anything like that, but I feel like there's a balance in how you perceive yourself. There's a difference between seeing yourself as the same as just as everybody else, but also seeing yourself so different that you can't relate to everybody. Because it's like, on one hand, like, you don't want to be so egotistical where you're like, you know, I'm different than everybody else, and you know, my life is super special and whatever. But then you also don't want to be like, oh, I'm just like everybody else, so, like, I don't need to try or do anything, or this is just what's going to happen to me because it's, like, predestined because it happens to everybody, kind of thing. It's like, well, it doesn't have to happen to everybody, you know? But there's, like, this balance between humility and, like, not ego. There's a different word for it. I didn't mean to get this deep with it. So I'm sorry. I hope my internet hasn't died. Nobody's speaking in chat, so I'm afraid that my internet's dead, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, it's not ego. It's like humility and just having a sense of self kind of thing. Sounds like influencers. I didn't check how much. I did not hear about that. I only heard Nintendo news today, so... Like, on the Nintendo side of things. Like, I know that Fatal Frame 2 is going to be on Switch, but... Ah! I also didn't realize I was at 2 health. I mean, we like to categorize everything. That's just how we understand things. It makes it easier for us. But I think you need those categories to tolerate, like, life in some regards. But then to take the next step... That's really loud, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Perfect.
Oh, damn. It's always first bad cycle. Thank you, Shadow, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Twitch channel. Okay, nice. Alright, I think this is going to be the same pace as my PB. I lost a lot of time to plungers, though, because I was just an idiot. I didn't realize I was at 2 health. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there was no Rhythm Heaven news. There was Tomodachi Life news, though. I feel like those were, like, 2 games that people were excited for Switch 1 and 2. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember where I was going with the whole Generations thing, but... I just think judging off of Generations is sort of silly. A man of culture, indeed. No Chibi Robo. What a surprise there. Is Jack still here? Would I play Luigi's Mansion? I've played Luigi's Mansion 1 on stream before. I don't think I'd be opposed to it. I really like that game. I might replay it because I don't really remember it, but like I remember some things about it. I never bothered 100%ing it or anything like that, though. All right, be safe, Bush. Don't rip it too hard. But I've never played 2 or 3. You know what's really funny? So, Mortal and I were watching the direct, and Mortal was like, all right, Luigi's Mansion 4, and we saw, like, a really spooky environment, and we were like, oh my god, no way, it's Luigi's Mansion 4. But then it was RE9, and we were like, because when we saw, like, the realistic-looking main character, we were like, oh, okay, this is not Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, that is true. It is Mystery Mayhem, but better. Could we get a Luigi's Mansion Scooby crossover? Universal, make it happen. Do people like Dark Moon? I'm sure that there's like a little cult following, but isn't that I've heard that one is usually like the worst one. Like I've heard that like 1 is still the best, but 3's like pretty good. I don't know. I might be totally wrong though. I just know that I have 2 friends where they beat all of Luigi's Mansion 3 in 1 day when it released. It looks like a fun game though. I feel like Luigi's Mansion is just a game that you don't like. It doesn't get released often, you know what I mean? Like, it's once every blue moon. Once every decade at this rate, honestly. It is just like Ghostbusters. Except there's a green guy going, Mario! And then he, like, crawls through into the, like, wolf mouth or whatever. He's like, oh my god! My brother's stuck in a painting! What am I gonna do? And then he, like, pisses himself. That's what happens in that game, right? Goku in Luigi's Mansion mod? Yeah, the fire, like, vacuum modification is just Goku's Kamehameha. I will not let you turn my brother into a painting! I don't know.
I don't do a very good Luigi. I'm not Charles Marionette or whatever his name is.
When will Luigi the plumber be in Sparkling Zero? Charles Marionette. It's like Martinet, right? I have no stove! Oh my god, that was something. I was about to make a Have No Strings reference, but I think we're just gonna leave that be now. If I died in that water, I would have lost minutes and this run would have been over immediately. I have no strings. I thought Pinocchio was a really scary movie as a kid. Or I just thought it was really sad. Like, I was like, why is he running away? And they're being mean to him. Did not vibe with young Coley. You know, what's up with Shrek 5, guys? Is Shrek 5 still gonna be a thing? That was a gold split. Okay, bud. Maybe, I don't know. Oh my god, I can't believe I got that key. When you get AMT word, dude, V3 to celebrate. Dude, that the DR2 thing, that looks so sick. I'm really curious what the alternate what if story is, and I wonder if they're gonna build off of it. I'm so curious. That's kind of like a cool thing. I hope it isn't lame. I feel like it's really easy for Danganronpa to be lame. I really don't want it to be lame. Honestly, if I were to do V3, I'd probably just start over from the beginning, because, like, I remember the first case and who murdered who, but, like, I don't really remember all the finer details. That was probably my favorite thing about the whole direct, in all honesty. Now, are you talking about V3, or are you talking about that other game that was like Danganronpa, but it wasn't Danganronpa? Because I remember that I was on case 2 for V3, and then I just stopped. So I wouldn't remember any clues or whatever. 100 line, yeah. A button did not agree. A monster token. Honestly, I'm going to be 100% real with you, dude. Danganronpa is totally overhyped. The first game, just be prepared for the first part of the first game to be absolute ass. But then you'll be used to it, so then when the second game comes around... Pokopia looks so... I thought that was going to be Poke Park 3 for a minute, and I about held my breath. You know what's funny is I have the complete opposite opinion of you, where I thought the new Yoshi game just looked kind of whatever, and I thought that that game looked way more interesting. That game looks more interesting than ZA IMO. I mean, the plot is good, but, like, getting the plot to move forward is just ass. Well, I think, doesn't one's the only one with an anime, right? And then there's Danganronpa 3, but that's, like, different than V3, because, like, you need to watch 3 to understand V3. Yeah, no, yeah, the Mario Tennis game was kind of like a what? I'm sure that they're gonna have some like, oh, that's such a bummer. I'm sure they're gonna have like more Mario stuff by the time 2026 comes around, because that'll be like the actual date of the 40. Boo. Wow, this is horrible, Green Ghost. That was close. Alright. Yeah, it was like that Yoshi game had like... Is this run even redeemable? It is, but like kind of barely. I guess I'll just go through it. In 2064. I can't imagine. It's so weird to even think about what video games would be like. Dude, the Virtual Boy thing was so sick. That virtual, I was not expecting that. That is such a random, cool little thing they did. And I like how they said more games are coming soon, but it's like, bitch, those are all the fucking games. Like, no, there were no games on that thing. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not really a big Dragon Quest fan, but that art style did confuse me, because I was like, this seems like it should be Dragon Quest, but it's like not Dragon Quest, so like what's going on? Alright, sorry, I gotta lock in here for a sec. I don't know if I'm good enough at this trick to just, like, talk during it. Specifically this part. Nice. Okay, cool. Whew. I thought I pressed too many times. That was real smooth, though. That's cool. Intrigued by the Virtual Boy? Yeah, I just hope that you don't actually get as violently motion sickness. I wonder if they'll try and do something to combat that, or if it's just kind of part of the experience. See, like, I think this Direct was actually good, but it just wasn't for me, you know? Like, I'm sure that there was a lot for people to be excited about, but, like, there wasn't anything that really piqued my interest. I kind of think, like, there is no incentive for me for buying the Switch 2. It's just, like, there's just no games. There's no game. They need more exclusive games on there. I know that right now they're just probably going to be trying and just getting all the Switch 1, like, additions, like, stuff over to Switch 2. But it's like, dude, like, the only exclusives you have right now is just, like, a DLC and then, like... No! Ugh, dude, it's always that one. God, that was going to be such a great gold split. Whatever. I don't get why that one I always mess up, I feel like. It's so weird. Let's put some water on me. Yeah, like, they have Mario Kart World, and they just have, like, Bonanza, and that's it. And it's like, come on, man. Alright, here we go. Try it again. Nothing has convinced me to fork over. Yeah, and you know, that makes me kind of surprised. Because, like, when do they do... PS5. When do they do another Direct? Are they going to have one for holidays or no? Because, like, I was shocked at how much stuff was just going to be released in 2026. And, like, some of them had a specific date to it. Like, this holiday is going to be lame as fuck. Usually they really, like, push for things, you know what I'm saying? But not this time. This time it was like, whatever. Although maybe they don't historically. Because, like, Breath of the Wild, and maybe Tears of the Kingdom as well, I think that released in March. At least Breath of the Wild did. I don't know about Tears of the Kingdom. I still haven't played that game. I probably would really like it, but I wish I could play video games casually again. I've for some reason I've had a really hard time like enjoying things casually again. It's been like a few years long thing, but games suck nowadays, dude. $70 for a new game may or may not be finished. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. It's like, I don't even know how you go about changing it, because here's the thing is that it's like, if you don't buy a game, then it's like they're not going to pull that shit. But people keep buying what they're, you know, luring them to do, you know? Like, if nobody buys the Galaxy bundle thing, then maybe that could wake up Nintendo and be like, oh, like everybody bitched about Switch 2, but then not everybody, but like, a lot of people still bought the Switch 2, so then Nintendo's like, well, okay, they're probably fine with those game prices or console prices or whatever. So, ew, I'm sorry. About the hair ripping. Dude, I feel so bad. My grandparents are going through a hell of a insurance stupid thing right now. They basically had this like insurance plan, and the insurance plan would work so then like because they just moved into an assisted living place, and they were like, oh cool, this insurance that we've saved years for it'll pay for our assisted living. But it hasn't, because of some like stupid finer details where it's like, oh, they both need to be in this certain condition and apply for these certain things. And like, my mom is like, she's ripping her hair out. It's like every time she calls that company, it's something different she has to talk about. I know that this isn't even faster, but it makes me feel better. I've been so bad at tar strats, dude. I really should like sit down and practice it. I feel like it would just give me such a better start. But it just feels faster. It's not faster, but yeah, I mean, the longer time passes, the more I realize, like, wow, insurance companies are cringe. I'm sorry I'm making you mad, bad. I don't mean to. I also wonder if, like, video games, by the way, are always like, I feel like video games are in such high demand, but like, is it like too much for like companies to like pump out good video games now? Like, are they just too pressured to get out things too quick? Like, it seems like it's very rare for, I feel like, a video game company to have like time to make. Like, are the standards too high now and the business model hasn't changed? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bush has connections. What the heck? I mean, I kind of feel like indie games are sort of like making kind of a big impact lately. I feel like AAA is kind of like, they haven't been making the same strides they once did. Indie games are kind of making a comeback here. Companies demanding less time spent, more profits. Okay. I didn't know because I know it can be like, you know, like, oh, this game only runs at like 60 frames per second. It needs to be Unreal Engine 5, 100. I'm turning into the comic. The newest video game needs to be at 120 frames per second on my Asus Alienware monitor. It needs to run at 4K, be Unreal Engine 5. I need light particles and shadows to be accurate. I would also like a VR version so I can play on my Oculus Rift. No, I used to do a really good comic book guy from, like, Simpsons. Cringe at Unreal 5. Unreal Engine 5 makes the best video game? How do I do the voice again? Yeah, actually? Yeah. Make a game with Evil Engine, bro. Make a game with this game's engine. You'll hate yourself when you try and make a PSP, but it feels good. Yeah, Lego Batman 4 is gonna be sick. That is a very rare time where I'm like very excited for a video game. I don't really get excited as I used to with video games, but now, like that video game, that game's gonna be awesome. That game's gonna be sick. What's up, Myrtle? Always good to see you streaming. Well, what's up? Glad to see you here again. You know what game I've been enjoying, but my computer can't handle it. I don't know why, is Peak, dude. Like, Peak is such a fun game, but my computer just, like, shits itself when it tries to run it, and I really don't know why. I, like, set the frame rate cap to, like, 60, turn all, like, this fancy shit off, and it still runs like that. I've never played a 007 game. You know what's even... Here's a crazier thing. I've never watched a James Bond movie. Not a single one. From any James Bond version. Oh, okay. You're in West Virginia. West Virginia. Man, I shouldn't have even tried that. Oh well. That was stupid. I wasn't paying attention. At least I didn't die here. Yeah, everybody talks about GoldenEye. Honestly, I feel like I mean, if I just play around my time, it's not a big deal, but I feel like Green Ghost is really gonna make or break the run at the end of the day. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I could be, like, minus something in the beginning. Like, really far minus, like double digits minus, but... Be a Marine. Shoot some guns. Fly some planes. Be a Marine. We don't have planes. Ooh. Have you guys ever seen the movie Jarhead? It's kind of a sad movie. To the place I belong. Come on, man. Oh! That sucks. Hate when that happens, bro. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Real. I'm thinking I'm in the practice mod. I'm like, why isn't this resetting faster? I keep doing R+. That's funny. I don't know if I have been to West Virginia. I may have passed through it, but I've never really, like, explored there. Yeah, the Virtual Boy thing is going to be pretty cool. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah, I like how they have the cardboard version. The cardboard version is kind of like a nifty, like, trade-off thing, though. dude. Hold on. It's because I've been sitting weird. I need to like reposition myself here. Never been east of the Mississippi. I have been on both sides of the Mississippi. I've done everything but swim in it, which is not advised anyway, but... My grandma grew up in the Mississippi, and she was always like... She has dementia, so she kind of like says the same stories over and over again. But, that's $25 for that? That, Virtual Boy cardboard? That's crazy. How much is, like, the other set? Dude. Jackson. How was Jackson, Mississippi? I've never been to Mississippi. I've just been to the river. I would like to go to, I think it's Alabama. Yeah, it's Alabama. I want to go to Alabama just for the cuisine. Ugh, god damn it. Thank you. And, I want to go to Alabama for cuisine, and also because I love To Kill a Mockingbird, and I'd love to just go to, like, Harper Lee's hometown and do that stuff. Really? How is it the opposite of Hawaii? Like, I figured it... Well, I guess, like, climate might be similar, but I guess culture is probably, like, a crazy thing. Fallout D&D. Dude, I know I would love D&D, but I just haven't done it, man. I've just never done it before. I haven't been to the West Coast, yeah. The only ocean I've swam in is the Atlantic. And it's kind of funny because I'm stupid. I didn't do the thing. Because of the Great Lakes, I wasn't, like, that impressed with the ocean when I first saw it. I'm sure when people see the ocean, like, and they're not used to it, they're like, wow. Like, the vastness of the ocean was cool, but, like... Yeah, the culture. That makes sense. Southern culture is certainly very... It's very unique, and each state is, like, a little bit different, too. But anyway, so with the ocean, though, it's like... When I looked at the ocean, I was like, this is just the Great Lakes, except it just looks dirtier. Or, like, it's saltier. Like, that's really the only difference for me, so... But, I mean, it was fun. I just swam in the ocean. It was a good time. I was really afraid I was going to see, like, a jellyfish or something, and then I didn't, so... You drink ocean water? That just makes my canker sore hurt, just, like, hearing that sentence said aloud by my mouth. Yeah, water, like, going over the horizon and stuff, yeah. I just mean, like, I feel like most... Like, I've heard a lot of people being like, wow, like, looking at the ocean is such an experience, but, like, I looked at it and I was like, this is just the Great Lakes. Like, this just looks very similar, except it's, like, a different shade of blue, and it's saltier, and it looks a little dirtier. But... And by dirtier, I guess I just mean, like, more cloudy, I guess. Like, I feel like Great Lakes water, it's like, it's usually like a dark blue, and you normally don't really even see through it. But I have been to every Great Lake except Ontario. So. Dude, everybody saw my input viewer. That should have totally been a jump. Okay. You know what? I'm going to continue this one. Ah, man. These runs have been kind of rough. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Oh. You know about how many shipwrecks are in the Great Lakes? I don't know if the number off the top of my head, but there's way more than you think there would be. Everybody knows about, like, Edmund Fitzgerald, though. That's, like, the classic one that people talk about, but there's quite a few ships that have sunk. And it's usually because of, like, Superior. The storms are just brutal. It's kind of a shame about the Edmund Fitzgerald because they were so close to actually making it to land, and then they didn't, and they perished for it. In the Edmund Fitzgerald. Am I excited for GTA 6? I mean, kinda. I'm very interested in what they're going to price that game. And that may affect my excitement, but I mean, they got a lot of expectations. Like, they have to live up to some crazy expectations for that game, so. Grew up in Lake Erie, hometown, northeast of us, basically close enough north to use. One time my class went to Lake Erie, got lake equals north. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah. Wow, I wonder, did you go to, like, Put-in Bay? Put-in Bay is an island that I've been to on Lake Erie, and that island's really cool. I went there for a field trip like in middle school. I don't remember which year. I wasn't gonna drink tonight, but then Coley, yeah. Hey, yeah, we gotta crack one open for the Edmund Fitzgerald. I would like to go to Iceland. I'd like to go to Alaska. I've watched enough Outdoor Boys where I really want to just go to Alaska now. I'm not gonna lie, I love hiking. Like, I really wish I would get more into hiking. Kelly's Island? Okay, I've never been there. Yeah, Put-in Bay is really fun. That was the first time... I threw up on my friend's iPod on the way there, though. And it's funny because I got car sick. I didn't even get, like, seasick, like, from taking the boat there. And then I threw up again in the bus as well. That bus driver was just horrible. He was making me really sick. Dude, I'm not playing too hot. What's up, Shy? Hope the shiny hunting went well. The Edmund Fitzgerald. Anytime that played at a bar here in Michigan, or at least at my school, it get real. Oh, dude! Alright, no. I'm practicing this, bro. I'm sorry. I know that this doesn't even save that much time in the grand scheme of things, but it just makes me mad that I'm not getting it. Dude. Ah. Okay, guys, what am I doing wrong? Somebody tell me. I mean, how is this possible that I'm late? Okay. Let's go. Going for a specific shiny. Think of BF. You know, I didn't even know those fucking things were called shinies in BFEB until until like I looked at speedruns of the game and I'm like, that's what they're called, shiny objects? Like I thought it was just like flower or something. I never really paid attention to that as a kid. No, I actually think it's my headphones, kinda. But also, like, I don't know, Tar Strats is, like, hit or miss some days. Do you remember the Orb of Confusion? No. I don't know about the Orb of Confusion. Who would put a skating rink under a tire swing or vice versa? Alright, here's my theory that makes no sense, but could make sense, is that is a pond. So, okay, this is a huge stretch. I guess so. You're saying I held the Orb of Confusion? Alright, here's my theory, is that this game eventually... So the hedge levels in this game were originally supposed to have snow on them. At least like the hedge maze levels in Hill. So that's why it snows at the top of the hill when you get the helmet, right? And the textures and the sound effects of Scooby walking on snow, they actually still play in the PS2 version, apparently. I didn't know that until literally like yesterday. But... And if you somehow... If you, with hacks or dying while loading into like Mystery Machine, it starts to snow in that level. So if you die in Mystery Machine, it will just start to snow. And the same thing happens in Playground as well. If you die in Playground, which is usually impossible, it will start to snow. So, a possible theory that I just thought of is that maybe that ice rink is actually a pond that they then just built like some kind of like temporary ring around it, and that tire swing is there because usually people would go on the swing and then jump into the pond. So that's my theory. Super far stretch, but what are you gonna do? Because the real question should be, how is that ice not just... Like, that ice should not be frozen. If only you could break ice. Honestly, that'd be a really cool... That could have been a kind of cool item, would be, like, to break ice or something. All ice is frozen? What, are you trying to tell me the water's wet here? Come on. It's my game theory. Thanks for watching. I love out of context clips of game theory when it's like they're talking about like a real like insane... What the fuck just happened? When they're talking about like a real like insane thing that happened in real life, and then it cuts to them being like, and then in Five Nights at Freddy's or something. I love out of context clips of game theory. It's so funny. Listen, I jump into ice all the time. It's like one of my favorite things to do. It feels good when your tailbone just cracks and then all the nerve, like, just like, it just shudders to your brain. It's great. Dude, I've only been streaming for 2 hours. I feel like it's been way longer than that. Bro gets paralyzed. I mean, you gotta live a little, you know what I mean? Like, come on. What is wrong with you? You ever just landed on your coccyx? Ah, the coccyx. Thankfully, I'm not like SpongeBob, where when I broke my butt, I like had a little mental breakdown there. I kept my cool. Mr. Penny was safe in my drawer.
I know of a place.
You ripped your pants? Oh my god. You know, I just realized that the episode of SpongeBob where he rips his pants is also, like, I could just imagine the family, you know, the Family Guy cutaway of, like, the guy driving in the yellow car, and he's like, this is so fucking funny! I'm gonna turn left without my turn signal! Like, that is, like, SpongeBob's joke being overdone, you know? I ripped my pants, and then all the fish are like, that is so fucking funny! Just me? Maybe a weird loose thread. I don't know, I'm kind of going crazy already. Try and talk and play this game, your mind just go pray. This game is kind of just like a drug, now that I'm thinking about it. This game is a drug. And I'm addicted to it. Indoors. Take it away, Gary! And then Gary doesn't say anything because he's the goat. You guys remember when we saw Gary's juicy cake? He had like a huge butt. Remember that? I shouldn't have said it. I could have just said a big butt. It was just really something. That's all I'm saying. It is kind of a meth mention. We got another meth mention here. Oh, take it away, Penny. God damn it. It is taken away. I literally referenced to Penny earlier. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. God damn it. I've been playing Pokemon Fire Red. I've not been shiny hunting, but like, man, that game is fun as fuck. I fuck with old Pokemon. New Pokemon? Boo. Old Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah, I'm terrified of gorillas now. You know, isn't it Tom Kenny in that gorilla suit? Or was it the... Like, it was some voice actor of the show that was in that gorilla suit. Cobblemon? Is that like Pixelmon? Like a Minecraft Pokemon mod? Could have been anyone on set. I feel like I've heard of a story of like, this is the person in the gorilla suit, and they said it like the person who was in it was like in an interview or something. Wow, really? I didn't realize it was that good. That was sus. Perfect. Nice. Wow, I have a lot of time saved there. I have like 5 seconds. We gold. What's up? How's it going? How we doing? How we doing? Let's go. We're not out of the woodworks yet. I mean, there's still a lot that we could fuck up. Simpler times. You know, I get it. I get it. But every day, you can think about the past and how great it was, but every day is a new opportunity at life. It's the little victories, that's right. Every day you have the opportunity to make it better than the last. Insert random generic inspirational quote here. All right, here we go. Lock in Kaioken 3. Fuck! Vegeta got me in the back. What the fuck? Bruh. Now, why did that one work, Scooby? Why did that one work? I don't know. I don't know why that one worked. That's why I'm asking you. But no, we just had to lose all this time. I just don't understand you, Scooby. Sometimes you really annoy me. I feel like you don't appreciate what I do for you. I played you with a dance pad and beat the game, and this is the thanks I get. I make videos. I make mods for you. Riv Raff Raff. Your mom is from Andor? I'm confused. Oh! I forgot that this is kind of what I was doing. Scooby, you never visit when you never visit when you're in town. What am I doing, dude? I'm so dumb. Whatever, I didn't lose time. You know who else is from Andor? Fuck it. Whatever, I guess. I don't know what I got going on right now. For a second, I thought you said, by the way, I thought you said your mom was from Endor. And I was like, your mom's like an Ewok? Like, what is that supposed to mean? Never got a regular show video game. I mean, I think there were like Flash games or something, but yeah, there really wasn't. You were so invested in that run for some reason. It was a really good run. I had a gold. Listen, a word of advice. I would not get invested into a run until Green Ghost is gone. But then again, I'm trying to never be invested in a run ever so then I don't get heebie-jeebies. Got chicken noodle soup on deck. What's that one Gravity Falls song that I keep hearing? That's the only thing I know about that show is the triangle guy and then the boldy bandit, my people in a mansion or whatever. And then she throws the fucking cassette out the window. You can't have that baggage, man. You can't have that baggage. When you're trying to compete, when you're trying to get to the top, you can't have any baggage. You can't take any baggage into the ring when you fight. You gotta wrestle with an alligator. Don't tussle with a whale. I don't remember the lightning verse, but throw thunder in jail. You gotta be bad. What is that? I don't wrestle with an alligator. I don't tussle with a whale. I did something to lightning. Throw thunder in jail. I murdered a rock. Injured a stone. Hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. God, Muhammad Ali's so cool. I like how I think he's cool not only for his boxing, but just like that, the bars, man. I don't know if he prepped that or made it up on the spot, but it's gold. Oh my god, I forgot about spaghetti. Holy crap. I live up in a mansion. Yeah. Yeah. I've never watched Gravity Falls, but I've heard good things about that show. And Steven Universe. Are you sad you never got the gorilla in this game? I want monkey.
Monkey. I want monkey. Give me monkey.
Endor sounds like the location of Skylanders. I mean, maybe there was a Star Wars Skylander crossover in another universe. Ooh, dude! It pisses me off. It makes me a little upset. It makes me a little mad. Really elevates the blood pressure. Really just makes my heart go ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And not in the good way. Not in the way where you love somebody and you want to take care of them for as long as you live and you see your future together. Just the moment you look at... No, this is pure rage. I'm seeing... My pupils are so small. Like a hair could not even go through. I didn't reset my timer. Oh, the monster tokens. What's up, Ryan? Ryan, I've been dealing with these monster tokens for too long. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and give me all the monster tokens. How's it going, Ryan? How are you doing? The goat is here. You ordered, I don't know what that is. Bibimbap. Bibimbap. Logged off the work PC. Let's go. That's awesome. You know, you guys know that image of like the person in the sunset with the I've never had, I probably have had Korean food. I just didn't know it, but. Dude, I love Thai food, though. Ooh, I'm having Thai food on Sunday. I'm having Thai food on a Sunday. Feeling good on a Wednesdays. Sparkling thoughts. Hubba hubba. Hubba hubba. Ma. Habaga. Habaga the baga. Habaga the baga. I love Gangaree. I wish it was a clone of Luigi's Mansion. Mr. Mayhem, real. Oh, dude, Gangaree is so good. I love Gangaree. I like the spice. I like the potatoes. You get a bunch of diced tomato. I don't know why, what Jamaican there. I was trying to go like Nogla Irish, but then it didn't work. Oh my god, that's all. A boba. A boba, boba. A boba, boba. The dog of wisdom, but a boba is such a great idea. A boba to papa. A boba to papa. Oh, what does that even mean, you know what I mean? You guys think I'm gonna get married? That's fun. I'm gonna die alone. I'm all alone. Listen, meat and rice, that's what it is. You've sold me. Crispy. Chicken and rice. I miss one snack. That's heartbreaking. Never seen Zootopia. Never seen it. I know there's a second one, but I've never seen Zootopia. I guess I do know the premise of the movie, though. Like, I know how it ends and stuff, but I don't know, like, finer details. Okay. We're so back. But you gotta have friends.
I threw a
Scooby.
boomerang months ago. Now, I live in constant fear.
What?
That's so funny. I can't. I need to count to calm down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
5,
God.
6,
It's the Stani.
8, 9. 1 and 2 and 3 and woo! Wow.
Woo! Dude, oh, man, I want Adam so bad. Adam is so... It's such a funny TTS sound. He's just like, all right, let me count to 10 now. And then 1, 2, 3, Yeah, they patched it. Boo. Boo. The rabbit gets pregnant. Pregat. Pregananant. Pregananant. This run sucks. So I'm gonna go check my laundry while TTS shenanigans is happening. I mean, it's already over, I think. I don't know. Maybe this is the start of something.
Two mating flies just landed on me. Is this a sign of good luck?
Is that from
Chicken
Stanley
jockey,
Parable?
Chicken jockey, chicken jockey, chicken jockey.
At least it was short. At least it was short. You've been scared of a boba and what it did to you. You don't have to boba, know what you've been through. Nibble, nibble, nibble. I feel a boba, babe. Wah! Great, now I'm just the TTS now. It's just a thing that's happened to you? That's crazy. I don't know if that's a sign of good luck or maybe in some like culture or something it is good luck, but I would say it's just gross. I remember one time I went to Walmart with my mom and we saw a mating dragonflies. It looked very strange. Chicken jockey. I still can't believe we're getting a Mario Galaxy movie. That's so hype. I hope Minecraft movie 2 is going to be like Skyblock or something like awesome. Bed Wars. If you're looking, you're looking. Okay. You know, I'm going to be honest, guys. Maybe this is a crazy thing, but I don't watch animals mate very often, so like I cannot relate to seeing chickens mate, but that's just me. I mean, I guess if you live on a farm, it's sort of like it's bound to happen, but you know, I think I can put the pieces together just out of context. Honestly, wasps are such assholes. They were probably just like fighting. Honestly, wasps seem like the kind of bugs that would be into like BDSM or something. Like they like to get like painful. Like they really just fucking masochists. You know what I'm saying? They just seem like that. But I don't know. I don't know what that is referring to, Ryan. I'm sorry. Bug. Oh, bug DSM. Okay. We figured it out. Why do I keep doing that, bro? I've practiced it. Like I've been good at the tricks for the most part today, but like the movement in levels, I have been choking that. Like I should practice that. I assumed I could not watch that. Is that what happened to him? I assume. Like, did he watch that on stream and then just get banned or something? Which monster creeps you out the most? Sea creatures, yours? I mean, sea creature honestly is like, yeah, sea creature I think would be one of them. I think the space kook would also be like up there, but the space kook also just looks cool, so it kind of detracts it a little bit. I don't know. I might have to agree with you. I think sea creature. Maybe Gargoyle just looks stupid in this game, though. Gargoyle looks goofy. Yeah, Charlie the Robot, I was going to say that, but I didn't really know that character existed until I was, like, older and I was, like, beating the game, and I'm sure if I was younger I would have... Just, it's just so... Yeah, it's weird. Whoa. Hello? Thank you. Okay, I didn't get all the time saved there, but that's okay. Redbeard Monster Token's perfect placement in the game. Or the best one in the game. I would... I think casually that makes... Like, I would agree, I guess. I just don't like it for speedrunning, though. So that leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I mean, they put Geronimo too. I definitely think if they made a new Scooby game, they wouldn't use those enemies. But I feel like back in the day, it was sort of like whatever. I always thought that I don't know, Geronimo looks really cool, in my opinion. Well, I just always remember, like, when I played this game casually, it was such a cool time when you see an enemy you've never seen before. I think that's like something, I don't know if the game developers really intended this to be like a thing, but like it's cool. Yeah, Geronimo Token's good. Nice. Woo! Gold split, baby. Come on. Oh! Nice. That's awesome. That's hot. That's real hot. I'm attached to this run. This run is going to be the greatest thing of all time. This is world record right here, guys. Hello, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Now I got Rod Stewart in my head. If you want my money and you think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know. If you really need me, just reach out. That's now that I'm saying the lyrics out loud, wow, they're pretty suggestive. You need to get gold before I before I what? Oh, before you have to leave. I see.
Chicken steps live a chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hello. Miss a time now you're ringing the bell, crispy, and you see now you're having a snack all sober spicy. It's a live attack. Chip 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 chip. I feel it coming. Hi.
Okay. That was something that happened. Make it stop. It don't worry, it's over. See, we're getting to the part of the stream. This is what Fang always says. You know, late at night is when the crazier characters come in. You know. God damn it, dude! I'm so bad. The employed people. What does this say about the employed people? Hey, you never know. Some people could just be slacking work right now. I also forgot about the 2 health. God damn it. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. My neighbor. How, dude? I just can't get half bat. Rookie mistake. Bro! Bro! Oh, dude, I don't know why, but like every time when the timer's on, that jump is like 300,000 times harder. I don't know what to do. Or left it early because job sucks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That is not good. Wow, I have that much time save here? What the fuck? What the fuck? Smash or pass Night of 100 Frights Villains list. If I'm doing videos like that, that's when you guys know that like I just need to put out a video.
Drinking pee, oh, oh, let me drink your pee, drinking pee, is a drinking pee, boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom,
boom, boom.
That had some real soul in it. That had some real soul in it. Had some real spirit. Drinking pee, drinking. Aw. I was trying to lock in a little bit for that ledge, but oh well. Get some time back. It's okay though. Y'all are nuts. I am not smashing that sea creature, like, even if I got $1 million. Thing would be obnoxious.
Don't open that door. Oh god, no, I'm going into... by the gram. Into... Go, 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 row, 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 row. I'm going into...
Go row, 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 row. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Okay, I think he's done. I think he's dead now. No, the seek. No, 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 no. No, no, Tash. No, that is not. We are not. No, no. That is. We are putting an end to this now. I do not want that image in my head. No, the sea creature, I would go insane. In this situation, I like to listen to the Raven, which I will quote, nevermore. Let us not ever talk about that again. Oh my god. You get a crush on the diver from SpongeBob movie? Wait, how though?
My
like
fellow
what?
Americans, my fellow Americans,
Fail, TTS fail, rip. L. You just know? Did you know? Is David Hasselhoff hot? I don't get the. I mean, I understand. I guess like he's very like fit, but like, is David Hasselhoff hot? Yeah. I know you mean the diver. I know that's what you mean. But because of that movie, like he's in that movie. I know. Like I don't know. I just didn't know if like, I mean, bro has pecs that send people to the bottom of the ocean, you know, like I feel like that's pretty good, but who are you? I'm David Hasselhoff. Hooray! I cannot envision who Dennis is. Oh, is Dennis the guy with the spike shoes? Like he's like the bounty hunter. Just a humble bounty hunter, ma'am. Whatever happens, happens. I wish I had Steve Blum's voice. He's got such a nice voice. Oh. That was a dumb mistake. I was automatically just thinking about the wall climb. And it didn't help that I ran into the button either, but what a stupid mistake, bro. That is a devastating time loss. Oh well. Time saved for next time, I guess. Hello, thank you. What the heck? Oh, dude, what the... stupid camera sucks, bro. God, this room was a disaster. I should just wait to charge. Alright. Oh, of course it's supposed to be a Baywatch reference, yeah. Yeah, I made a really weird noise there. Hello, thank you. Oh, dude. Whatever. It's like even with my run. It's not that bad. It's really the second half of the run where all the time save is. It would just be nice to get as much time as I can get, you know? Really make this run a run. Yeah, I didn't know who David Hasselhoff was either. I lost that much time, bro. My god. Got the chicken noodle soup. My mom bought so much soup today. It was on sale. It was actually insane. When I was carrying in the groceries for her, I was like, what the heck? But yeah, I like soup. Fuck you. No way. Oh my god, why did it have to be this run? No! This would have been the GOAT. This could have been the GOATed run. Is this even gold split though? That was like almost like perfect. No. I did mess up the approach, I think. But that's crazy, bro. Alright, we got a real run here. I heard about, I think there was a Moist Critical video, and I just like, Moist Critical videos, you just look at his thumbnail and you already know what the video's about, so you don't even really need to watch it. I'm going here. Why did I brain fart that? Jesus. Oh, come on. Thank you. No way, bro! No way! Oh my god. This game is cruel! Get up! Please! Okay, thank you. Oh my god. Oh, god, dude. Why is this is what I would expect to have trouble. And I did anyway. Cool. Dude. Such a bummer. My cue for getting the jump is that if you, so when you press the buttons in that level, so like you die entering that level, right? But then what also happens is that you hear the buttons click again because you've already pressed them, and then after that click happens is basically your cue to where you can jump. And if you jump and don't move, like, then you won't get hit by the bats. So you jump first and then move. Nah, dude, I'm really annoyed at this basement. This basement kind of fucking sucks. Like, look at this. I'm already falling behind. I don't know what my time save and shipwrecks are, though, so maybe this will be a good excuse to just look at that. I mean, this is still something. Like, we can still work with this, but... You're not be playing the game, for real. Of course, bro. Dude, this trick is so strange to me. Okay. Yep, that's how that works. God damn, dude. Why? Why? Ah! You could practice this trick all day and you wouldn't get any better at it. Ugh, it's so annoying. Honestly, I'd take this trick over Mind One in Bounds. The trick is ass. I tried doing that trick with coordinates on in practice mode, and I'm like, dude, it does not help at all. No, I'm saying that Mind Inbound sucks. Like, that trick in Rec 1 is so much better. That's what I'm saying. That's not just free? You can't just not look and just enter the fucking door? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, yeah, this run's dead. Cool. Nice. Yeah, whatever. Fuck this fucking game. I'll just stream for about an hour more. You watched a speedrunner play this game for the first time and managed to run through the door in Cellar 1. I'd be real curious how that guy did that, because the only way we know how to do that is, like, not even RTA. We love watching you fail. I'm really glad that you guys like watching me fail. Honestly, like, when I'm not speedrunning the game, I'm like, you know what? I should try and keep my cool more when something bad happens. But then something bad happens, and then I'm like, no. We're not doing that. We are not keeping cool. Thank you. Yeah, I like it better when I'm fast, too. That's such a bummer. I got such a great, Green Ghost as well. Love this game as a kid. Glad we have a fan of the game in the house, because I am really pissed at this game. Ugh. Oh, you know what was crazy? Because you guys talk about Skylanders, is that well, first of all, okay. Why does Kirby Air Riders need a second Nintendo Direct presentation? That seems a little ridiculous. But the amiibos for that game look so sick, because there's like, there's the rider, like there's like the actual like vehicle, and then there's the character, and you can like swap them, and then it actually works in game. It's like there's Kirby and the star, and then somebody else on like the plane thing, and then you can like put Kirby on the plane thing, and then the other one. It's so cool. Yeah, that was sick. They announced that today, and I was like, that is so cool. That's a really cool amiibo. Real. All right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I just need to step away for a second. It is the first time. Oh, I'm glad it's on sync while I'm about to go to the bathroom. Dude, what the heck? Alright. Oh, man. I bet somebody... I don't know why. I get the feeling that somebody's gonna call me when I'm gonna be there. But here we go. Ugh.
Get rid of these creeps. Do something, pal. Use your head.
I knew the moment I sat at the toilet. I was like, I left the goddamn menu playing, so that means it's probably gonna get copyright striked, and then I gotta cut the VOD and all this other junk. God damn it. Yep, theme song, yeah. Damn it. Whatever. Okay, what's up, Ben? Is this game runnable on a PS2 emulator? Yes, it is.
GROUP.
GROUP. Yeah, you can run this game on PCSX2. But it's usually recommended to just go for GameCube because there's like better loads and versions of tricks and things like that. Okay. Copyright percent, I know. We were yelling for me to come back. I knew it. You know what I was thinking about on the toilet, though? Do emulators work just as well as actual consoles? GameCube does. Dolphin emulator does. But PCSX2, there's not. So actually, on that emulator in particular, there's a thing called an emu cap, where at a certain time, you're not allowed to submit runs anymore. And it's usually based off of world record. I don't remember what the math is for it, but it's like a few minutes below world record, which honestly, if you're just starting out, like speedrunning is totally fine. Like, it doesn't really matter. See you, Shy. Thanks for hanging out. I think we have it for PCSX2, I think, but we don't have it for Dolphin. But, yeah. So that's how emulators kind of work with this game, but and then I'm pretty sure Xbox emulator, nobody asked, but Xbox emulator is completely just not good. Like, don't even play this game on Xbox emulator. Well, maybe now it's fine, but like back when I tried it like a few years ago, it's like, ugh. So kind of weird. But again, the Xbox version of this game is also kind of bad. So, but yeah, PCX2 emulation is a lot more accurate. I mean, maybe we could do some testing and figure it all out. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that and make the game more accessible to people, however they want to play. I'm thinking about getting into reading Hinduism ancient scripts, like the what's the Oppenheimer one? Bhagavad Gita. I become death, destroyer of worlds. PCSX2 still loads way quicker than PS2. Okay. Do PS2s have like different drivers like Xbox does? Also, you can play... We do allow playing this game on a backwards compatible PS3, but good luck having a backwards compatible PS3 because that just sucks. The model changes loads. Which model of the PC... I almost said PCSX. Which model of PlayStation 2 is better for this game? Because there's like a slim and then there's like a normal, right? Yeah, backward compatible PS3s are kind of like hard to get. Oh, there's tons? Okay, never mind then. I'm not a PlayStation kid, so I didn't know. I don't know. Hmm. 70,000s are the best for PS2? Okay. See, it's like on one hand, I kind of want a PS2. But on the other hand, when I look at the list of games for PS2, it's like, well, the ones that I would want to play I already own for a different console. Or it's just like, they just sound not fun. Like, it's just not my cup of tea, really. So then I just don't really want to play them. I think the only PS2, I think it's PS2. Is Sly Cooper PS2? That's like the only game I think for PS2 that I'm actually kind of interested in playing, but. Oh wait, didn't Skate 4 come out like this weekend or something, or a week ago? That's awesome. Ratchet and Clank. I don't know, I look at that game and I'm like, eh. Nothing really sticks out to me, you know? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't really seen enough of the game, but... Same with, like, Jak and Daxter. I'm just like, eh, it looks fine. I don't know. I've played Unmasked. I've speedrun the game. You can go on my YouTube. I did a video reviewing the game. I'm second place at any percent, and I still need to submit my all levels percent, even though that was months ago. There we go. Oh, for the 20th. Oh. I could, but I'm really rusty. I could. That's true. Wait, did it come out today, like, in general, or was that just GameCube? Like, did GameCube and PS2 come out at the same time, or no? Wow. Well, I wasn't even on my splits anyway, so whatever. Simpsons Hit and Run? I feel like that game has become overhyped for me now. I feel like if I had played it, wouldn't live up to my expectations. They're all released together? Okay. Good things just happened on September 12th, guys. I just feel like if I played that game, Hit and Run's kind of mid-con. Damn. I hope this is it. Yeah, it's kind of cool that they were all released on the same day. You were calm, moisturized, in my lane, zen, unbothered. Yep. And scoobed. Yes. Yes. You know, Mortal, I just realized, is the paintings, do they have the surface asset on them so that they move? Is that how they get the animated textures to go about it? Interesting. That is an interesting little detail. The more I go into modding this game, guys, the more you just really appreciate the level of details they put into this game. Like the vertex coloring, the sound effect placements. Like Hedge 1 has incredible sound design and you don't even really pay attention to it that much. Like there's specific parts of the level where they were like, you know what, let's put this sound effect here so it makes it feel a little different in this area, you know? And it's like genius. It's so cool. And nobody really notices it because, I mean, oftentimes when like details that are good worked, then it's like, it just works. Hawk Tuah is something that I really don't get. That's like the Costco guys. I don't get why they got so popular. Like, why did that blow up so much, you know? Oh, what the heck? Hawk 2 was funny. I don't know about that, bro. Brain rot. Yep, I'm with Tash on this one. Brain rot. Why is the first thing I read when I looked back at chat, a lot of old people with sexual repression is... Oh, for the Haktua thing. Oh. Do you... You know, that trick I found... Was it really already 4? No. It was 3 years ago today I found that trick. I kind of forgot about that. That's like another thing that happened today. On this day. And I just failed it. I just failed the trick I found 3 years ago on the day. I think people just like retrofuturism or nostalgia because they have this sort of perception that like back then like the future was so much more hopeful and now the future sucks to them. So do a fishy skip run to commemorate. I'm good. I'm doing the trick in general. I think that commemorates it enough. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is kind of just a creepy story. All kind of like stories by Dole are, you know. What's up, Summer? I guess it was 3 years ago, yeah, because it was like the middle of the night. My roommate was asleep at his desk because he worked way too hard. God bless his soul. It was 4 years? It was 4 years. It was 2021. I didn't think it was 2021 because like... No, I think it's 3 because... 2021 would have been like after GDQ, a gas drought was a thing, and then you found Fishy Skip like the old way, where you climb on the walls. Oh, wait, but it's September. I'm thinking it's like... I'm stupid. Yeah, I think it is 2021. So, wow. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, it could, though, because that was... No, it is. It is. Yeah, you're right. It is. It is. So 4 years ago. Wow. That's crazy. 4 years ago, I found that trick. Really? That was at that same time? Wow. It's going good, Summer. By the way, just answer how's it going. Yeah, Willy Wonka should not be anywhere near any kind of children, I think. I think it's just a bad idea. I want to read the original book because I'm curious how it ends. I feel like I've heard that the Tim Burton movie is like more accurate to the book, but... Uh-oh, I didn't split. Alright, hold on, I'll have to fix that. I'm goated, holy shit. Ugh. I just remember when I found this trick, I was like, I wanted to scream so loud, but I couldn't because my roommate was asleep, but... Of course I don't hit it now. Fuck off, game. This game just likes to fucking hit me in the balls, bro. What the hell was that all about? It was, and just the fact that it was such an easier version of what we were doing is just insane. How the universe works that way. I don't know if... I feel like nostalgia is great in, like, moderation kind of thing. Like, I feel like there's a time where you can get too much stuck in the past that, like... Like, if you think nostalgia's that great and you always think that the past was better, then I feel like you're just never going to look forward to the future. Where's Other Summer, by the way? I just realized that. Other Summer isn't here. I'm surprised. But we've got one. We got one summer to keep the fort down. That's all that matters. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've known so many people that sort of sabotage themselves by not looking into the future. Probably doing Pilates, yeah, honestly. That is probably an accurate guess. She usually is. Yeah, she's usually here before. What Scooby-Doo character do I find the hottest? Don Knotts, 100%. I'm stuck in the past, mostly because I don't see the future being any good. I mean, yeah, it's hard. It's kind of hard to have, like... I mean, I say this all the time, but, like, I really feel like life is kind of all about your perspective on things, you know? Like, failure can mean two different things to people. Failure can mean I quit, and failure can mean attempt one. You know? Holly. Yeah. You're playing RuneScape. See, I feel like I would love RuneScape, which is why I don't want to play it. I feel like I'd get really addicted to RuneScape. Why? John Steinbeck. Why does that guy sound familiar? Why do I know that name? Super addicting. I was about to ask if Ryan was playing RuneScape right now or not. You try, you fail, you try and fail. The only true failure is when you stop trying. Oh, damn! Nostalgia, you should be making more memories to be nostalgic about in the future. Yeah. I jumped too early. Whatever, dude. Let's just get this fucking run. Just get a goddamn run going. Please. Are you real? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I know that you guys have played RuneScape together. I fucking hate Silk Song. I fucking hate Silk Song. I fucking hate Silk Song. I love that. TCS. Oh, of Mice and Men. That's why. Yeah. Okay, John Steinbeck. Yeah. I was supposed to read Grapes of Wrath, but I never did in height. Do it when the timer's off. You want to play some Smite 2? No, I'm good. I'm okay. Happy fishy skip anniversary. Ha ha ha. Well, that version. I didn't sleep. I just, man, I did not sleep that night after I found it. I was so excited. I remember like laying in bed. I was so tired, and that's when Mortal finally found out about it because the time zones exist. Well, I got time in this earth to look at things we enjoy. No, you're all good. It's a me thing, dude. It's a me thing. What inspires you guys? I think of that Tyler the Creator clip where he's like, I swear to God, if you say what inspires me, or no, he's like, I swear to God, if you say who inspires me as a question, I must beat the shit out of you. And then the guy says, what or who inspires you? Wah, 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 wah. Ow. Yeah, Tyler's awesome. Where do you get your ideas from? Ow, my canker sore hurts. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. How could something so small be so painful? You only know Tyler. You don't, I don't listen to Tyler the Creator. I just know him from the Fight Club. Real. Is charging even worth it there? That was such a delayed response. Oh my god. Oh, surely Sunday will be the time for a better run. Cool. Biting the inner mouth when you sleep. I think I just get it from like, if anything has tomato sauce in it and I like don't rinse my mouth out good, it's just over. It's just absolutely over. Like I get it from Little Caesars Pizza a lot.
Is the witch doctor the doctor to the witch?
I think the witch doctor is like an alchemist. That's what I'm saying. Final answer. Yeah, the acidity. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough life. I be living out here. Little Caesars is great. Why alchemist? Because aren't like actual witch doctors sort of like, it's sort of like alchemy in a way? I'm totally not familiar with it at all. You gotta support Michigan pizza, that's right. Is that the only, is Little Caesars the only Michigan pizza like that's international? Or is Jets as well? Jets is objectively better than Little Caesars, but Little Caesars is good because it has a low price tag. And that low price tag makes anything delicious. You're telling me right now, I could get 2 large pizzas for like $10, but at this other place that technically has the better pizza, a large pizza is $12. No. Nope. We are getting Little Caesars. Never had Jets. Jets is really good. I really like Detroit style deep dish. I just like deep dish pizza in general. I like I like Chicago deep dish more than New York. I feel like New York. Here's what I don't understand about New York. So New York, it's just like a bigger slice of normal pizza. And it's like, Bro, what's so special about that? Like, you make it sound like you went up to Mount Olympus and went to the fucking, like, to Zeus, and he blessed you with this ingredients to make pizza. Or, I'm sorry, it's Italian, so from Jupiter. You went to Jupiter and you got your fucking pizza recipe, and it's just a bigger fucking piece of pizza. Yeah, you could say anything. You could say meatloaf is meat cake or meat bread, but you call it meatloaf. New York pizza is also very thin, but that's sort of the appeal of it. Like, deep dish is the yin to the yang, you know? Well, that's what I get for reading chat. Go to Jupiter, get more stupider. I'm stupid as fuck, bro. I'm out in fucking like Jupiter 5. I'm out in like Pluto right now. That's how stupid I am. Yeah, it's very floppy and greasy and yeah. Cereal's a soup. We're back, guys. Hot tacos are a sandwich. Tacos are hot dogs. Hot dogs are sandwiches. Yep. Fried chicken's just a beef Wellington. Or I guess it's just a Wellington, rather. I remember back in my day when Pluto was a planet. Not some dwarf planet. I remember that too. I remember in elementary school when they said, guys, Pluto, no longer a planet. And we were all like, what the fuck? And then my teacher washed my mouth out with soap because I said, what the fuck? I didn't actually do that, though. I actually don't even remember the first time I said fuck, but I remember the first time in 4th grade I hung out with my brother at Boy Scout camp, and everybody kept saying damn and ass, and I was like, that sounds fun. And I said damn and ass in class, and I got in trouble for it. But it's fucking stupid because I didn't know those words are bad because nobody told me. So I got punished for something I didn't even know how to do. And then adults are like, well, why don't you go try and do anything? Why are you so scared to do this or that? And it's like, well, maybe it's because you guys, I just don't know. Like, why am I punished? Why should you ever be punished for doing something you don't know? I've talked about this so many times, and it always just, it's annoying. But scientists were actually cooking, demoting it. I mean, I know it actually makes sense, but, you know, when you're younger, you're just like, Pluto's the underdog, you know? Pluto's so cool, it's so far away. No, pizza's good. I think... Every cycle of the moon, when the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, I just fail that for no reason. Whatever. Yeah, Pluto's actually just like a little styrofoam ball that like God put up there just to fuck with us. He was like, hey, Jesus, look at this. We're gonna make a fake planet, and they're gonna believe it's real for like hundreds of years. I wasn't even really trying. Dude, I just want to touch Pluto. Like, I want to just, like... I hope somebody takes that clip out of context and makes me think I'm talking about the dog. That's not what I meant, though. I mean, it just looks like those pictures of Pluto, like, it's all icy and, like, rough looking. Like, it looks cool. Seems like it'd have a real appealing texture. Oh my god. You're welcome. This run's actual fucking garbage. Oh, I can't really even stream that much longer either. You know what? I'll just play unmasked, but it's like, I'll just make it like just chatting or something, you know? Like, I'll just do like kind of runs, but I'm not gonna be like, whatever. Hop on V3? No. No. Ugh. Wait. But then I had to... Oh, let me see what I can do here real quick. Twitch clip editor is the most broken thing of all time. Yeah. Real. Alright, what do I want to... How do I want to do this? Honestly, I feel like Jupiter looks more like a jawbreaker. I mean, I guess that's how I'll have to do it. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting things ready. I'll just play for like a little bit though. Because I'm going to head out. I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day, you know? I got this tobacco pipe at the Ren Fair a few weeks ago, and I kind of want to smoke it. See what that's like. I do not condone using things. Yes. I did good. That was good. That was good, Coley. You did it. Boom, ba doo ba da ba doo, ba doo ba doo, ba doo ba da ba doo. Yeah, yeah. Smoking is bad for your health. I know, but I only do it on special occasions, you know? I'm not stressed. Listen, can a guy just philosophize about life by smoking his pipe? Hold on. How do I... Come on. OBSY, OBSY. What the fuck is going on? Oh! That's why. There we go. I just realized that I'm also going to get copyrighted for this, so yay! 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 Alright, happy 20 years to this clown. Oh, cool, it's already got the curved thing. Should I make this 4x3 all on my own? No, I'm just joking. I'll do that, I guess. Or not. Okay. OBS didn't like me doing that. Yeah, whatever. This is just temporary anyway. Alright. Oh my god, I'm getting so many texts. That's very sweet. I'll have to respond to all these in a bit. Okay. What is on my screen? Ew. How do I... Okay, sorry. I was looking at... I'm getting a bunch of texts now from people, so... I need to unplug this guy and plug him into here, and then plug this into here. Somewhere. This doesn't fit? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, because I can just unplug this. There we go. Oh my god! I can't believe I forgot! No! Oh, I'm so mad at myself! Oh no, dude! I should have been the first person! Ah! I'm getting a lot of texts because it's my birthday. And I have a cousin, we're birthday buddies, and I didn't fucking text her first thing! I was gonna do that at midnight, and then I fucked it up. So I didn't wish my birthday buddy happy birthday first. I did that. I think I did that ages ago. God damn it. Fuck. I'm so pissed at myself, man. I fucking... It's so cool having, like, a cousin that has your birthday or whatever. It's not money time. You don't have to donate to me. I'm so mad at myself, bro. I have to restart my game because it's just not doing it. It's Dolphin for me does this weird thing where the controller thing doesn't work sometimes. Bruh, and this time. Chill. You've only seen my video of this? Oh, I see.
Happy
That's fun.
birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey and smell like one too.
Thanks. Why is this not working, bro? Oh, because oh, I know why this isn't working. Controller. Switching the controller made it crash, bro. Jesus. I'm getting fucking Nuzlocke flashbacks. Will this work? Why did I... Nope. Dude, this emulator's so stupid, bro. This emulator is actually stupid. Dolphin emulator, not good. Also, you can see my list of games. Why? Why are you like this? Also, I just realized that this isn't even like... What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Alright, surely this works. Yay! Okay. There we go.
And by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe one day I'll play Sonic Heroes. But thank you, Nastani, for resubbing for 4 months with Prime. Or you can use your Prime like me and be cool. And if you don't Prime, you're not cool. Chatting. That's what he said, not me. I don't know. But yeah, you guys don't have to donate or anything like that. I don't know why, but usually... You see, you have Mystery Mayhem. I had to get it for making a video, you know. It's just like, I don't know, I don't know, things just get messed up.
And by contributions to your PBS station.
Thank you, Summer, for subbing with Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 4 months. This chat is pay-per-view. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you guys to use your Prime for me. You know what? What the hell? Why not? I'll just open up, I'll just do some, like, any percent runs or something. Oh my god, that's so loud. Thank you, Tash, for the community gift sub. I appreciate it. Birthday subathon. Would you guys ever be interested if I did a subathon? Like, I don't know. I've thought about it. I don't know if I'd ever do it. Let me see if I can. Or wait, maybe it is here. Nope. Hold on. I'm being really nitpicky right now. There we go. But, yeah, thank you, Tash, again, for the community gift sub. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Hively, for the 24 bits. You guys do not need to do that, but I thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm a little embarrassed. But here we go. We'll do some unmasked. Happy birthday to this game. Boom. Would you guys be interested in... I did not say that! You were the one who promoted it. Why is my game lagging so much? Do you guys see that? And thank you, Tash, for the 100 bits. This is... oh my gosh. You guys are too kind. You are too kind.
And by contributions
why is this game lagging so much?
From viewers
oh my, thank you, Bad, for the fucking... the sub with Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You guys are... I don't really know what to say. This is beyond my social skills. You know, Prime subbing was a thing? I'm kind of shocked. I feel like a lot of streamers do that. Listen, you know, I don't know. I don't usually... I mean, it's whatever. Scam train? What do you mean? I stream regularly. But thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I don't sound sincere. I'm just a little flabbergasted. I'm a little overwhelmed. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's very kind. I really wish I knew why this was lagging. It's frankly annoying. Oh my god, I should get back into... Did I have to turn on some setting or whatever? Panic, then offer to kiss them? Alright, guys. I guess I will give you a kiss. Mwah. There we go. Oh god, why is this playing so bad? I don't know what settings I need to... Okay, this is really bad. I don't know. I don't really know how to fix this. How do I unsub the list? I just did what Bush told me to do, okay? Stop streaming. Bush told me to. I don't know what to do. Oh wait, I didn't ask. Oh wait, I'm not do. What the fuck am I doing? I'm doing any percent. Jesus. Hey, hey. Oh, come on. This game's 20 years old and is running like garbage right now. Oh my god, this lag is so bad. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to... Wait, no, I do need to do this. Jesus, I'm so rusty, bro. I'm so rusty. Also, this lag is killing me. No, dude, we gotta fix this lag. We gotta fix this lag, dude. This is bad. What could I do? Maybe that. I'll just have this open so I know it works. Okay. I guess I'll just try that. Let's see how that looks. I don't know. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Wow.
Now. Thank you.
Boom.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Hively.
Boom.
Okay, why did Johnny have to...
Boom. Coley. He is stupid. Wow. Wow.
Okay. Hively, thank you for the 912 bits. That is super generous of you. Thank you very much. Wow. Had to wait for Johnny to shut his bitch ass up. Oh my god. But no, you're fine. I had to restart because of it was lagging a lot. There was 100% lag. Like it's lag caused by the emulator. This game doesn't emulate the best. Like in terms of like quality or whatever. Yeah, it says on Twitch. I just haven't changed it. So, wow. Thank you, Summer, for the 400 bits. I really appreciate it. Yeah, see how it's super laggy right now? Like, it's going down by, like, 10, 20 frames. That's really bad. I don't know how to fix that, though. I don't know the settings. Oh, my gosh. Ugh. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I think that's probably the highest hype train I've ever had, so thank you very much. Y'all are too kind. Do I have a favorite level? My favorite level is probably Temple, honestly. I really like Temple. There's just something about it. I don't know why. Look at that. That's dropping down to 30 frames. Holy moly. What's up, Peach? We are playing some Unmasked right now. You should grab another copy of Unmasked. You miss her. And Mystery Mayhem? No, no. You don't need to go doing all that. Mubber's weird. Can't get that out of my head. Oh, from my video. Yeah. It is weird. Mubber's weird. Mubber's weird. You always want to eat Mubber? Mubber. God, I forget that never works. And, wow. Guys, can you tell I'm a little rusty? You tell I'm a little rusty. Ooh. Little did I know that when I was 3 years old, this game and I would share some kind of fate together. I don't know what it tastes like. I think they just said it tastes good, but it could just be fruit snacks. Dude, I'm so bad. Thank you. There we go. Ugh. God, it's taking all my focus to do this trick. I mean, if anybody doesn't know about this speedrun, like, this speedrun gets pretty crazy. Like so. I don't know where I'm at. Okay, I'm right here. And that works just by abusing, like, the No! I could do this. I don't know how to do this, though. But anyway, this works because you abuse the costume, because you're not supposed to be with this costume out here, and for some reason when it's like you jump out a trampoline, that'll propel you up, and then if you hang on a ledge with this costume, it launches you back when you touch an NPC. So that's why I had to do those two seemingly random things. But that allows me to fly up like this, and then I can go and I can fly over here, and then I can... And then I am lost, and I went too far, and now I'm dead. And this trick is... It's not really that difficult, but I'm just kind of rusty at it. But in any percent for this game, you can actually just, like... You can it's just boss rush. Like, that's really all this category is boss rush. I'm kind of rusty with it, but as you can see by my splits, I mean, you can beat this game in like under 10 minutes. So wait, when you died, you have to bounce on a trampoline again? Why did I get that clue? I'm super rusty though. This is definitely like the most like BS
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear uncle. Now you are finally 13 years old.
God damn it. That was a really sweet song. Wait, now I'm finally 13? Is that what you just said to me? I'm 13 years old, bro. Come on. Give me a little more credit to that. But like, have fun at your date, Bush. Have a good one. Thank you for the good luck. Although, we're not doing too hot now. I don't know where I'm at, bro. I don't know where I'm at. How did I end up over here? like usual. That's okay. What's up, Jayla? Oh my god, dude. What are the odds that I end? This is like the worst place you could ever end up. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna spend. Once I get past this trick, it's gonna be free. God, this lag sucks. Look how slow this is. All right. At least after I do it once, I just do it again.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Cole. I feel it coming.
This is not necessary. Wait, no. I'd rather die. I don't know why I keep getting these really weird launches. How have you never seen the Don Nazi emote before? It is relatively new in comparison to the rest of them. I don't know why I'm struggling with this so much. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's where I need to go, is that little cone right there. There we go. Holy crap. You bet Chloe wants... No, I don't... Chloe, she talked to me earlier. It's fine. We don't need to do that. Let's see if I still got it. It's been a few months since I did this. But this boss is the only boss that's RNG, but it's so precise that it might as well be RNG. Nope, I didn't miss it up yet. That's exactly where I want this dragon to go. And so I'm going to try and hit him in a real specific spot right here. Trying to maximize hits here. Okay, I missed one, which I don't know how that'll affect everything, but I was a little slow. Jack? I messed up. Damn it. Ah! I don't know what cycle I'm on. I don't know where you're going. Where are you going? Are you going... Nope, you're going over here. Okay. He kind of always just lands in the same spots as well. So this is kind of bad. Like, it's nice for convenience sake, but it's bad because he just like loops like this and it doesn't really give you anything to work with. It's just like convenient overall. Or it's not convenient overall, that's what I meant to say. This boss takes like 1,000,000% of my concentration. But usually after this one, then he'll just go like around the world where it's like the longest possible thing. So I'm just gonna wait for him right here. Yeah. So this is like the slowest possible thing that you could do. It's unfortunate. 20 years ago, they were like, this boss was a good idea. Alright. Okay, and then I think if I go here, it should be good. Yeah. And then we can just exit level and skip the cutscene, and then we're just off to World 2. Oh, my birthday twin just said hello. Goat. Birthday twin's a goat. But, anyway, here's how we skip World 2. When the game doesn't lag like nuts. We can jump up to here and get this token. And we are done with this world. All we need to do now is just get the costume, and then we're going to do a pretty cool method. And this is actually like the first world skip that was ever found, by the way. Like this has been in the speedrun for quite a bit now. So, I was born a year and a day after 9/11. So, my parents were actually kind of nervous that I was going to be born on 9/11. Because it was still fresh in their minds. But there we go. So, I don't really even know how that works. It has something to do with the angle of the wall. And then when Scooby's high enough, he goes into like a different gliding animation. And it just kind of abuses the system. And you can do that kind of glide in multiple areas of the game, but that is certainly the most useful one. And here I'm trying to make well, that works, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't have a spider. I usually want to hit spiders when the mirrors are coming down, because that'll make it a lot easier. But this last bit is completely like RNG, where these spiders show up to hit the mirrors back there. And this is usually a spot in any percent runs where runs die. It's kind of unfortunate. You get to a point in any percent where it's really just boss rush, and it's basically Gamba the whole time. Alright, but cool. We have this opening now. I kind of just want to follow it. What isn't RNG, though, I think, is, like, how the guitar ghoul, like, shoots his electricity, you know? Like, it's always going to be kind of the same. Also, I did not know that you could jump on a spider and he launches like that. That's kind of crazy, but... It's funny how this boss used to actually be, like, my favorite when I was younger, and now I really don't like him just because of speedrunning. I also think it's a thing that, like, if you hit a mirror and you miss, then he, like, defaults to going up there. Alright, but I might as well just hit all these mirrors and... There we go. Honestly, that could have been way worse, so... Any percent boss rush is kind of boring. I mean, it's cool in just, like, a speedrun sense, but, did somebody say Gamba? Yeah, but, that's why I think all levels is a lot more interesting, and it's kind of cool that that level's gotten a lot of development this year, so... But this level, we really don't need to even get, like, any kind of clue or anything like that. All we need to do is we need to get this token, not for anything that we're doing in this world. It's purely just for beating the final boss. Because we need a machine to give us the Robin Hood costume. Ugh. I'm really bad at this. This is kind of a difficult jump. See how there's like, I'm like hitting an invisible thing here. I can like jump around it, but like that. There we go. Cool. So we got that for the final boss. And now we need to reach the very top of this section, which is where the caveman is going to be. Oops. So we're going to try and ground pound onto this lamp. And sometimes it's just a little goofy, but rocking our stick back and forth can help us. There we go. That should be better. Nope. It's really a bummer when you just get that one jump. There we go. That also works. And we can roll up this, land here. And if we just stay here, we get this really crazy looking camera angle. And what we can do is we can abuse this glitched camera angle to then, the R trigger, like, changes the camera back to which way Scooby's facing. So if we jump and, like, do this little buffer thing to freak the camera out like it is right now, you can clip through it. Ideally, if you can just do like 3 little buffer things and it works super fast just like that. And that was the newest trick that really made this any percent what it is now. So yeah, you subbed. Look at that. You don't have ads. Let's go. But this boss fight you might think is actually worse than Guitar Ghoul, which was the boss we just fought before, because it's like, this is actual Gamba. This is Gamba Extreme. This is Vegas levels of Gamba right here. Because, you know, you have to bump into this electricity, but the items you get kind of just spawn randomly, and the best item is, like, not the most common thing in the world, so... This is also where runs just happen to die. But if you can get a good run past these two bosses and you're in negative time, you're in a real good place. But, like, Sin actually got a sub 10. He's the only person to do sub 10 in the game. But it took him so long, not because he's just bad at the game. He's the best at the game. But it's just RNG, man. You just really got to get lucky. Which, I mean, just for speedrunning, it's just, like, such a bummer. That's how it works. And these green things are landmines, but I never really want to use them because they can hurt me, and also the best item in the game, which I have a feeling we won't see, which is the laser gun. It'll aim at... Oh, there it is right there. So this laser gun, like, automatically aims at this guy. That's the best item. We want nothing but those because it's so much faster and does so much damage. But if I drop the landmines, then it could target onto them instead. I'm also jumping on this boss fight because that also deals damage to him for whatever reason, aside from just the electricity, so... But cool. We got this. Nice. And just like that, you know, we just lose like a minute, but... 80% is real short and sweet. And I definitely, if you're thinking about speedrunning this game, I would definitely start with this category. I think it's a pretty... You get to learn the mechanics of the game pretty well, and it's not too long, and some of the things in all levels can just be a little tedious to learn, so... You don't remember this fight at all. That's honestly a little shocking. It's a pretty unique fight, all things considered. No Oreo ads for this guy. But... alright, let's see if I can do this. I haven't done this in a really long time, but... Nice. You can kind of... Oh, no! I always forget there's not a ledge there. Alright, well, whatever. We'll have to go the long way, which is okay. But that out of bounds works by, like, going between the boxes there, and then... Let me see if I can... How does this work again? You know, whatever. I don't really care. Doesn't save that much time. There's a way that you can get a lamp to despawn there. I just don't really remember how. I haven't done it in so long. Usually just do the out of bounds. Whoa! Got a zip there. You don't like how when you beat the game it just starts you on this level? Oh, yeah. I mean... This game and Mystery Mayhem, which are made by the same people, it really stinks how they do, Let's see if I can do this. If I can do this, like, I'd be extremely impressed with myself. Well, it's already failed. So, I guess I'll have to do this now. This isn't cooperating with me, so... Nope, come here. No! Ah! Darn it. It's these enemies just like don't ever cooperate with you, and they always like... It's just very annoying when they don't do what you want them to do, because it seems like kind of like weird and random why it doesn't work sometimes. There we go. Nice. I did all of that, so then I can just push this button. But what I wanted to do was I wanted this guy to throw a ninja star at me perfectly so that I could clip into the ceiling, because it'll give me like such extreme height, and then I can go out of bounds and skip all of this that I'm doing right now. And also a fun fact for anybody who struggled with these hooks, all you needed to do that the game didn't tell you was just to press A when you get to the hooks, and hooks actually aren't even really that bad. They never told you that in this game, and it was always the most frustrating thing for me as a kid. So. But no, Mystery Mayhem and Unmasked both have the same problem of, like, there's no real ending, and you can't really backtrack at all. So, So here's the final boss. And this final boss, we're immediately going to do Mortals Live 2? What the heck? What the fuck? Bro was inspired by me. I'm assuming he's doing frights, though. But this is why we got that one token in here. And if I hit the target early enough, I can do a double hit. Which I just did. Oh. Auto-targeting is great. Oh well. At least I got one double hit. But this is completely just the same. So, it took me forever to do the last boss fight with the rats. Yeah, actually, we have a pretty cheese way of doing this in the speedrun, if anybody out there has not seen this. So, this part's always the same. You can always just stay up here at the top, and all you really have to do is move left and right, and it's really not that big of an issue. The only time that you ever have to move down to the bottom of the screen is, like, in the second part. So, look at that. Super easy. And then in this part, we just keep going around in a circle because it actually is possible for this guy to just randomly bite you. And then you just die and you have to start all the way back from this auto-scroller, which is a huge waste of time. And it's happened to me before. It's probably happened to every runner before. But it's a real bummer. It's very unfair. And also, I mean, to dodge this fire as well, it's just always very convenient. But yeah, here we go. So we can just stay up top here until like pretty much the very end of this phase. They really try and get you with these corners. It's pretty cruel, but I mean, if you stay to the top and you don't mess around, then it's pretty straightforward and you can get there in time. So there you go. All right, so now I'm hoping that he just pecks here. Yeah. Hits the light, get over here so the rats don't get me, and you can kind of cancel out the X button for the charge, and you can just do it super, super fast like that. And that boss was actually pretty straightforward, except for that first part. So there we go. That was like +8. That's a bummer. But people could beat this game in like half of the time I just did right now. So this is a pretty cool speedrun. It's pretty sick. I think it's super underrated. A lot of cool things going on. It's weird that this has so many glitches and skips, and then Mystery Mayhem, which is made by the exact same people, has like very little in comparison. But what can you do? So, but there's a little Unmasked thing, so happy birthday Unmasked, turned 20. All that fun stuff. So, but anyway, I guess if Mortal's live, then I'll raid Mortal. Because I'm going to head out. But I'll be back Sunday, I think. I don't know what the plan is for me this weekend, but we'll see what's up. He just started. Okay, let's go raid him then. Alrighty then. Let me set this up real quick. But yeah, I guess... Oh, he's going to be doing stuff with... Mind one inbounds or whatever, which is like a really tough trick. I've only done it once, and this guy could just do it somehow. So, go cheer him on. But thank you for all the birthday witches and things like that. I really appreciate it. I don't do well with things like this, so I hope I don't want to sound insincere, because I am actually very sincere. That you guys are very kind. But anyway, I'm going to go wish my birthday buddy happy birthday. I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day. So, oh, looks, my output was tweaking. Did you see that? Well, whatever. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Sunday or sometime next week. On Thursday, the 18th, I'll be at Complete-a-thon, so go check that out, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. See you, everybody. Peace! And for all you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. I'll see you later as well. Bye-bye.